Hey, Jared.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
It's going. We're
Good
here.
to see you, man.
We're here back-to-back weeks. You guys are in studio. That's
I
kind of
know.
That's weird.
Isn't it great? It's great to see you. And
I hear his voice all the time. I think he's here 7 days a week.
I think he probably is right now. Is that right?
Yeah,
Shaking his head.
it's been quite the stretch.
I want to report because I know you want to break stories.
Uh-huh.
We had some vandalism at our store last night.
Oh.
It happened in the bathroom. It did. But look, I'm going to show Allison.
In what part of the bathroom?
Allison's
On the
about
wall.
ready to take
Allison,
a look.
this is what happened in the bathroom last night.
Oh. At Sullivan's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell everyone what it says.
It says, quote, fight fascism.
Is it in?
Yeah. In our beautiful bathrooms.
But
That's what. And
is it tape?
no.
Black
it's,
tape?
No,
That's
it's
what-
actually.
It's paint?
Yeah,
Black.
paint or a thick marker. But it's kind of like, and I kind of.
Did they at least use your paint?
Well, that's what I don't know. If I find out it's Lowe's paint, I'm going to be ticked. But, Jared, and I don't know, and I know you're kind of a buff of political stuff. I always thought that the fight for fascism started in the bathroom at a hardware store. Didn't you?
Well,
yeah.
clearly.
I mean,
Clearly.
it just
That's
seemed
what
like
I've always said.
that's ground zero. Because
I didn't think of it, but you're right.
yeah, because hardware stores across the nation are kind of an iconic institution that is in every small town,
Yeah.
and you knew the fight for fascism was going to start there, ground zero.
Yeah.
And then now it's come
Hey,
to
Jared,
roost in our stores.
Wouldn't you love to have Pat Sullivan as a father? you come home, you had your butt beat up all day long, and he starts coming up with that everyday wisdom. Sullivan, you're all right.
No, that's
really
it's
awful.
serious. It
That
is terrible.
Maddening.
Yeah.
Maddening. What people are just so destructive.
But-
they took that on Monument
Which,
Circle where we used to work. They took that LGBT sign and just. You see the four guys and two guys just moving it back and forth and ripping it off.
Where
and
was
just
that at?
running Monument Circle in front of our
right in
old.
front of the old Emma's
Emma's
building.
Right.
There's a sign there that they put there a few years
Like a
ago
historical
for Indy
mark.
Pride. It was like
Okay.
a monument. Yeah, like a little
Sign.
Sign. Heavy, big sign.
Well, remember during 2020 when they were, having fun downtown, they spray painted the monument.
I
It
feel
was
like
crazy.
something's rising again with all of this destruction
Yeah,
of
I agree.
property and
Which bathroom
no
was it?
fear.
I'm sorry.
Which bathroom was it?
It was number 3.
Oh, that's the one I use.
I
That's the
know,
best
because bathroom.
one,
Here's the
too.
thing about bathroom 3.
Jared,
I'm
saddle up,
ready.
son.
I'm
Jared,
ready.
the psychology of the bathrooms. So there's 5 bathrooms, 5 individual unisex bathrooms.
Never take the first
They're-
one.
The
Never.
first one is the first and second get all the use. The employees go to 4 and 5 because they want to be away from 1 and 2 because they know how much use that. So I always settle on 3
Me too.
because I think it's the least used.
This is
So-
how you actually do. This is true stuff. Research and studies show that even when you go into a bathroom, like the bathrooms we have here, and there's 3 or 4 stalls, you're likely go into the middle. You're likely to go
really?
into the middle, farther towards the wall. That's a handicap
that's
one
not
now.
The,
So
that's
you
not
know
the
what?
case for urinals. Urinals, a guy will have one shoulder against a wall every time.
Oh, really?
Nobody wants to go in
I guess
the
that
middle
makes sense.
Yeah.
because you only have to engage with one.
The weird
person.
thing is that, like, and Jared knows this too. Jared, if there's 3 urinals, you walk in, no one's at it. Which one do you use?
The middle.
Never.
My
Not
God,
me.
you know what? Start.
Are you crazy?
You know what?
No,
start.
man.
It's the truth.
Start using the women's
Hey, that's
bathroom.
a guy who
Golly.
sets the tone right there.
No, I mean what that is.
Yeah, who wants to?
Everyone
who wants
knows.
to come up next to me? You got a choice now.
No,
Whoever
right
comes in
or
next,
left. You always go right or left.
That's
you
right.
don't
go to the far,
take the middle.
You go
I'm
to the
with
far
Pat.
right.
Now, do you know
if
why
you don't go to the middle?
Do you know why the middle urinal is always the low cut urinal in the men's room?
For the
Jared?
children?
What's low cut mean?
It's about 12 inches lower than the
The
big
kids
wheel.
urinal?
That's for the
It's
kids.
a kids,
yeah.
and it's because a
Yeah,
father.
but that's
can,
always to the right.
no. It should be in the middle, and the plumber will tell you it's because a father can go in
Well,
there.
that's not where they are.
And
they're at.
always
I don't know
be
if you've
with
been
his
there. Are
son.
you using the women's restroom too? Because
Sullivan.
Jarrett will tell you, isn't the little urinal always to the right or to the left? It's never in the middle.
I
It
don't-
should be in the middle.
I don't know my
Jarrett, speak up. You're a news guy.
I didn't know urinals had sizes.
If there's a trough Is there a lower area
There's a
for
high
the
side
children?
and a low side.
Well, there's a low spot just because the urine has to flow down, but no, it's
Great
generally.
question.
So do you have to hold your
when you're
your kids
using
up?
a trough? Which way direction do you
Go
usually
down.
go? Do you
Terry,
go to
go down.
when
Really,
you're-
you want to be high on the trough so you don't have
Yeah.
to see what's going
Yeah,
on
that's right.
upstream.
Flowing by it.
Or be in the
Terry,
splash zone, maybe?
If you guys have never seen the urinals, just go into the men's room, cover for one another, and just go in there and see what it looks like.
no, I know what a
We're
urinal
okay.
looks like. I just didn't know there was
Jenny,
different
I think
sizes.
you're completely wrong on that. I'm not saying that it's not correct. I'm saying in everyday use, the kids' urinal. Ethan, will you please speak up on this?
You
It's
remember what I
always to
said
the
last
right or
week?
left.
That's my boss, and I do agree.
Yeah, see, I knew
This ain't
this
gonna be
was going to
helpful anymore.
happen. Allison's compromised. You're compromised, and so far
I'm
as I
only
know,
partially
But
compromised.
Yeah,
do,
partially
I do
compromised.
agree that when I pay attention to it and look, because I'm a short guy, so sometimes I need to use the kids one, but it usually is to the right next to a wall. But
yeah, that doesn't mean it's right. It just means that
Okay,
somebody's thinking that.
All right, I understand.
yeah, I think we're all
A
on
father wants to be by his son, and if he walks in, he doesn't want to. If his son's in the middle, then he knows he's going to be on his right side or his left side instead of up against the wall. If somebody's already up in the middle trough, then his son has to be separated from his father in the bathroom, and that's not what you want.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This has been Trough Talk.
Good morning.
Urinal
Well,
talk.
Jared,
one
are
more
you still
urinal
there?
thing. You might, if you flash back to the when did I start the show? 93. So, I don't know, in the 90s sometimes. I made a big stink out of the Hoosier Dome, our previous
remember.
stadium.
Yeah.
There was no kids' urinals.
You went on
How
a
could they have
rant.
built that building with no kids? So dads would have to lift their kids up. They put their feet on the porcelain to go to the bathroom.
And see, this is where I always fought with architects. Engineers will do it exactly as the architects draw it. But architects sometimes don't have common sense. And I know there's a lot of architects out there who are really, really smart, but by golly, you don't know toilet behavior.
So, I mean, let's say that I went to the game with Ethan. I would have to pick him up. And he would have to put
He's
his
not that
feet
short.
Yeah.
on, and then you got urine shoes.
Yeah, my friends are really getting tired of having
Jared's
to do
going,
it.
can I leave now?
Oh yeah, Jared could leave.
Yeah, he's got breaking
Phones
Stuff to
are
do.
ringing back here. It's a busy.
I know you got a couple investigations
busy
going
Saturday
on.
morning.
Hey,
See you, brother.
see if you can run down who
Yeah, you got cameras outside your bathrooms?
we actually do. And it's kind of hard because you don't know. You see the people coming in and out of number 3, but you don't, if you walked in and saw a sign that said fight fascism, would you go immediately to someone in the store and say, hey, someone graffitied your wall? So I don't know but I don't know how long it was in there. So we're kind of going through, and we had a big event going on. We had Summer Fridays. The place was packed because it was such a nice night that it was just, so I don't know.
Well, we have so many employees. I feel like someone would have seen it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in that bathroom not too long after I left, so I can clarify that it wasn't
Friday.
Not there?
before like 4:30.
Okay, you were in number 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I followed your lessons on that one.
Yeah,
3 is
that was part of my
destiny.
training.
Oh, Jarrett, you need to get back to work.
The fascist garden center of
No, I'm telling you,
No, they're
right,
fighting it.
right through America's hardware stores. That's where it's starting. See you, man.
Later.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a shortened show today, just 2 hours.
I don't think so.
Not today.
You
But
sure?
we do have a surprise. Terry's here.
Terry's here.
We thought she would be gone because the state fair is coming up and she works there. But she got her dates mixed up. Hooray for us.
Yes, hooray for us.
I'm not sure that anyone cares about it, but
We do.
I did show up today.
I think everybody really cares.
and
And I was on JMV, and he goes, and join, and Terry will be. I said, oh, no, Terry's off. And here you are.
Going to the
It
fair.
was so exciting. It was like Christmas morning.
July has been so long. I cannot believe this is not the last. It's the last weekend in July is when I start working at the fair. And I can't believe that this isn't it. This has been the longest month
It has been a long month.
ever. We have another whole week.
Whole week.
And
But what a beautiful couple days
oh
of
my
weather,
gosh,
though.
we've been so lucky. I want to live somewhere where that's the weather every day.
I'm telling you, this whole thing about California,
What do you mean?
all they do is they're the ones pushing out the stories about the homeless, the drugs, and how traffic and how horrible it is. It's beautiful out there.
Is it beautiful? You mean the weather? I'm talking about the weather. Yeah, just
And
like
the people are nice and
Oh. And
Laguna
you were
Beach-
right in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, we were at SoFi for the game, and then we went to Laguna Beach because we wanted to visit a garden center that we liked. So
He's
That
not
sounds
even
like fun.
joking.
I'm not joking.
And now we're going to go visit a garden center that I really
Oh,
have
it's
wanted
really
to
cool.
always
They have
see.
a-
Come
they have-
on, everybody.
They have a restaurant and stuff, and it's
We're
like,
in
it's just
California. Let's go to the garden center.
Did you check out their urinals?
Oh.
Did you check out their urinals?
I don't think I used the restroom there. No,
But the weather.
the weather.
This is the weather. That's the
It's
weather
just
I
like
went.
70
low
to 75,
humidity.
low humidity every day. I asked the Uber driver, it's like, how often does it rain? He goes, I don't know, about 4 days, 3-4 days in the
Yeah,
winter.
but the wildfires.
Yeah, that scares me.
Yeah.
That's pretty spooky. But
I don't know.
is there
It's really
someplace
nice.
else without the wildfires? But is this type of that 75-degree temperature, 65 in
We're
the
going to have to
night?
ask Denny because he's the smartest one here.
I like Northern California.
That's what
Is it the same weather?
It's slightly different. It's more like fall weather all the time instead of like nice summer weather like what we had the last couple of days. But Northern California is pretty nice. That's a wine country up there,
Yeah.
and that's where the Green Triangle is. That's where they grow all the dope.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's where that magic
thought that-
frog stuff was developed.
I thought that was in up in
Oregon,
Oregon and Washington.
Northern California seems to be better
I'll
stuff,
be darned.
and the politics are better for it too.
And you know what? Hawaii is beautiful.
I would love to
It's
go to
such a-
Hawaii one
It
day.
even
I
smells
would
good.
too, but
It's like an air freshener. Wherever you go, there's an air freshener. It smells like
Well,
gardens and
Febreze does have a
Have you-
Hawaiian tropic
when did you
breeze.
go?
blast all the time.
When did you
We
go
went
there?
we went three or three times
Have you
with
really?
the WIBC listeners. I would take them on the trips,
Oh.
or I would go with them on the trips.
Okay.
And so, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that was perfect weather.
Have you been to Hawaii? I've never been to
No,
Hawaii.
I haven't. I
You
always
should go to
look and go.
Hawaii.
It's like because it's like 4 hours to
Yeah.
California, and then
4 or 5 to get there.
yeah, it's
Even
like
then, it's closer to Japan.
I can get to Ireland in 6.5, 7.
And now you can go.
Direct.
Guess what? Now we can go to Lebanon. President Trump said, "Hey, everybody, you can go. I'm taking the ban off."
Lebanon used to be one of the most beautiful places in the world. In the
Really?
Levant, yeah,
Oh.
northern Lebanon. The Levant was just beautiful. Yeah,
I was
So
thinking-
you can go.
Lebanon, Indiana. I can't believe it.
That's what I was thinking too. Thank you for saying that because
No.
I'm sitting there going Lebanon.
No.
didn't know
We
they
can
were
take a
Beautiful
banned.
this
plane
time of year.
and take a trip to Lebanon and
Oh,
visit. You
I
know where
mean-
Hezbollah is.
It is beautiful. I'm looking at pictures now.
that's the first political thing I've ever heard you say.
Well, I think that's where they are. That's why. I mean, I was a little surprised.
They're in
'Cause
They're in southern Lebanon, down Beirut.
Well,
area.
sure, that's what they are now.
Well, is there Trump Towers over there? Maybe
Once
you
they
just
know we're
need
all
some
coming
tourists.
for the visit, they might move.
Geography with Terry Lynn Stacy.
I was just
Yeah.
Today we're going to visit Beirut,
You know,
wherever
we
that
should-
might be.
We should teach geography together.
Yeah.
Terry and I. It's like,
We
like about
You know, I will tell you, during the World Cup, I did have to look up where a couple countries were on the map because I wasn't quite sure.
Hey, Pat, I want
Oh.
to tell you, Jane watches the YouTube when we're in here, and last week, poor Ethan was on the camera, and he's
Yeah.
going like this, and she goes, "What was he all excited about?" I said, "Well, he must have been trying to get Pat's attention for a break."
I thought he was doing something. He would just signal to me with something very inappropriate.
No, he wasn't doing calisthenics.
No, he was doing this.
He's doing
like
sign
making
language.
shadow animals.
Yeah. Like va 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 boom.
Oh,
Oh,
like
you think he's
What the-
complimenting you.
What in the hell is he doing in
oh,
there?
that was
You know, a while back
Sweet.
I said something like 36, 24, 36, and nobody got it. When I was growing up, I remember everybody thinking that those were the perfect measurements for a woman. Do you remember 36, 24, 36?
No.
Now Terry does.
Yeah,
but
it was in all the
when you
movies.
did this, now that's that's the shape of a vase in your grandmother's
That's
living room.
That's why we as women are so screwed up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. 239-9393 is our number. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
For you, ooh, I divido. Oh, for you.
Hey, good morning. Welcome.
Ooh, I divido.
My name is Pat. This is my friend Denny, who is rocking a non-collared shirt today.
It's
like
casual Saturday for Denny Smith.
That does
It
not.
looks like an athlete.
It looks like
It's
he's
a
in his
sun-
jammies.
it's
Does
a
he have?
sun-
Look, does he have pajama bottoms on too?
It's a sun shirt.
Well,
Oh, I actually do love the sun
I do
shirts.
too.
it's quite a. I mean, quite honestly, it's a turn on to me.
It's good looking.
You gave me an
Yeah.
idea. We should do a pajama day where we all come in our pajamas.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Real pajamas are what we sleep in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I was going to say
no.
what I
Now,
sleep
do you,
in.
do you
Real
sleep?
pajamas.
Now wait a
Rotten.
minute. Do you sleep in pajamas?
I sleep in like sweats and
Yeah,
old
exactly.
t-shirts.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have pajama bottoms, but I sleep in a sweatshirt.
I sleep in the nude.
I was about to say, me and Patrick, we match.
You two won't be let in the building.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't surprise me not one
No,
bit.
I just sleep in my undies, quite honestly, if you
Yeah.
want the truth, because I get so hot. We keep the bedroom like at 68. I still get hot.
You guys need one of those fancy beds where you can set the temperature on each side.
That's a great
Hey,
idea.
you could
Yeah,
endorse
how do
it.
you not have that?
If I give you my credit card, will you order one for me?
Sure.
When we were in the HVAC
I'll order myself
business-
one as well.
Okay.
When we
Well,
were
I
in the
want one
HVAC
too.
business, there were 2 rooms that everybody complained were too hot. You've gotten one of them, which is the bedroom. What's the other one?
Bathroom?
No, not the
The
bathroom.
laundry room.
that
Is it
is-
the kitchen because of all
kitchen.
the appliances?
Oh,
and
Right.
everything?
duh.
And what I train salesmen to say is that if the old man says, I want it a little bit colder in the kitchen or colder in the bedroom, you look over to the wife, the significant other, and says,
So that's
and how
kind of,
now wait a minute.
Okay.
And says, how would you like to have a cooler kitchen? And she would say yes. And then the old man got his cooler bedroom and she got a cooler kitchen.
I think it's interesting how you address the, the male as the old man. I think that's a positive. I think that probably got a lot of sales.
Did you know who it
Hey,
was?
old man, write the check before you die.
I
Did you
was
ever call
talking
your
to
dad
friends.
old man
What's that?
in referring to him? Did you ever say my old man?
No,
I
I
don't
did
think I
never.
did that either.
I say my
I
dad.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to your dad? Your dad passed. Do you ever talk to him?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Do you talk to your daddy?
Um,
Every once in a while.
I think about my dad a lot.
Yeah,
I can't
every once
say
in a while
that
I'll get in a jam and I'll just start having a conversation with him like we were on the telephone.
I don't really go that far.
You don't go that far?
No.
Jenny that works in our garden center this morning told me today was her mother. Her mother would have been 99 today. And she walked in the kitchen and she said, Mom, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great time in heaven. And a Neil Diamond song, her favorite song, came on.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
love that
You got to
stuff.
talk to the ones that have left
Amazing.
us.
Yep.
I agree.
You can't tell me they're not in heaven watching over us and still watching us and talking
They're,
to us.
they're
and
saying,
God's
don't
there.
do that, you knucklehead.
I love that story.
Yeah. I could see my dad going, what the hell?
Next
You're
time
a
I see
hardware
Jenny.
store.
So, what was the Neil Diamond song?
I forget. I didn't,
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah. So that was
Jenny's the
actually
one
this
that does
morning.
all the pots, and she does
She is so talented.
porch pots. Yeah, she's
We are very lucky to have her. She's very, sometimes she doesn't get my humor. And
I don't think
that's
she's
okay.
the only one.
Yeah, she's not the only one. Because sometimes she looks at me like, what's wrong with you? But she's really intense.
yeah, she is.
Really intense.
She's very
but
focused.
So not, but you know what? She has one of those minds. She does, like, our perennial sales have gone up at Keystone like 40% since she arrived.
Wow.
And if somebody gets on the radio and says, hey, do you have any blue delphiniums, blah, blah, she goes, yes, there's 2 on the bench. The second one in, there's 2 on the top of the table, and there's 3 more underneath. It's like,
She knows exactly
She
where
knows
everything
exactly.
She really knows her
That's
ferns.
great.
I went in there once and just said, I want to get a fern for, and she goes, okay, who's it for? And is it going to be sunny, shady? And she goes through all these things, and she's just got this mathematical
She sounds
spreadsheet mind
fantastic.
of exactly what fern to get.
she has birds in her house, like big birds.
is. She does.
I mean, like macaws, or
Yeah.
or like big crows outside.
Yeah.
No,
Those
like the
things-
like
no,
parrots and
no,
stuff.
no,
She
like-
parakeets and parrots. And
Yeah.
Oh,
But she had
she's got
she had
birds.
a bird, and this is another like sad. Sad story.
No, then don't tell it.
Okay.
Wait, is it awful?
Do you know the longest?
No,
Does it have
it's
a good ending?
sweet.
Does anybody have dead at the end?
Yeah, the bird.
Oh,
the bird.
man.
But it was an old bird. She had this bird for over 30 years.
Yeah, they live a long time.
Birds
And all-
will live
all
80 or
the-
90 years.
All the cage doors were open,
Yeah.
right? And the bird came walking down the hall and had never gotten out of its cage before.
Was looking for.
Yep.
Say goodbye.
Yep.
Oh,
and she held the bird
Allison.
all night, and the bird
Oh, my
passed away in the middle of the night.
Oh.
That's the way I want to go.
That is sweet, though.
I want to walk down the hall and have Jane hold me.
Oh, boy.
No.
And then
You know,
just
she lets the
go.
cage open every once in a while, and I can get out.
So go back to your
I can see
cage, Denny.
That's
Kinda
exactly
walking
right.
down the hall, shuffling down the hall. Here comes Denny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
This
boy.
is the big one.
Beth would tell me probably to get off the carpet in case something,
Probably
unless you have
could move
bodily
closer
No,
to
fluids.
the
she'd
door
say,
when the ambulance
she would say,
comes.
put your clothes back on.
I truly do think about that. If I think I'm going down, I'm going to try to get, I think in my head, my plan is to get as close to the door as I can so that they can just come in and get me.
So they don't see the rest of the
So
house.
the rest of the house. I have thought that through a million
That
times.
is so woman of you.
Or if something would happen to David, how am I going to get him closer to the door?
I'm having chest pains. Get me by the front door.
After you get to the door,
Shut the
they
bedroom
can't come
door.
in. Oh my gosh, look at this place.
Clean up the bathroom. Hurry.
You talk to first responders, the worst nightmare is when they fall down behind the bedroom door and they can't get in.
Oh, these are the stories I've heard.
Yeah,
That's why
they have
I've
to-
got to get if I'm in the bathtub, I've got to get out and get close to the door and get my clothes on before calling.
Don't die in the bathtub. Oh, golly. Well,
Anyway,
Pat, it might be time for a break.
It's the Home and Garden Show.
That's right. How you doing, Ethan?
Doing pretty good.
He's been waving at you.
Have you really?
Wait, yeah. I should have said,
You forgot.
I'm supposed to be
It's a little
yes and
cloudier
guy, you
today,
know?
so I can see you a little better today.
Yeah.
than I have in the
Sorry about
past.
that.
So, by the way, when we come back, I'll give you a full report about Ethan's
Official
job,
first week.
his job performance after
Wow.
his first week.
oh, that'll be great.
Perfect example
The
of
highs
there's no
and the
age.
lows.
And maybe Ethan can share some things he's learned.
That would be great. That would be great. We're coming right back. Our number 239-9393. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan, Denny Smith, Terry Stacy, Allison Lemons. Ethan is behind the glass.
Literally.
And Ethan just completed his first full-time job week, his first week full-time, Sullivan Hardware and Garden, under my tutelage.
Oh, Lord.
As the official operations
Manager.
manager.
Does he get a raise now? A signing
keep
bonus
changing
of
his
some
title.
sort?
He's got a
whatever he
special
wants to do.
assignment this week. He's cleaning up bathroom number 3.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So
I was a little worried about that. I'm a frequent flyer in that bathroom. I didn't want to be put down for that.
yeah, it is kind of interesting though that we were talking earlier, we had some vandalism in our bathroom that says fight fascism, which oddly I thought the penmanship was excellent.
Oh, you can
Did you
read
see
it.
that? Oh, matter of
It's
fact,
easy.
let's post that on our social media.
You want to?
Sure, why not? Okay. And I thought, but it is kind of weird because we have never had really anything like that, and all of a sudden Ethan joins us. And
Don't blame
It's
it on
kind of
that poor
interesting,
boy.
isn't it?
well, I just think it's weird,
Just coincidence.
kind of weird.
Everybody who comes in, I'm like, look, you want to send a message?
Bathroom
Go in
3.
Bathroom 3.
I'll supply the paint.
So 5 bathrooms. The first 2 bathrooms are used the most. The back 2 is where the employees go. And so I did.
Are you an end of the hall guy?
No,
You do
I
number
want the
4.
least. I want the bathroom with the least use, and through some calculations, I came up with bathroom number 3, and that happens to be where the fight fascism.
They do have paint that is anti-graffiti, and you might try to talk to Benjamin Moore about that.
I am hoping this is a one and done.
Well,
Quite
Me
honestly,
too.
You know,
You think-
honestly, joke's on them, too. 3's the least used.
Nobody's
no one's going to see it.
Well,
You're
Ted's posting it on his
if you want to
social
fight
media.
fascism, you need to be in bathroom 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they should have thought about this.
That is an excellent point.
It's just this idea of no fear right now.
I know.
Among young people. I'm assuming a young person did this. I don't know that, but
One
there's
suspect
no
is young,
fear.
and one from looking at one person was in there 7 minutes, and I couldn't tell if they had problems or what.
Well, I want to hear about Ethan's first week here. How did he do?
You know what? He actually, I was really surprised. It did really well.
Has he been
Did
up
really
in the-
well because I did not know. Did you realize that his degree is in graphic design?
I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I guess that's something I should ask when we were interviewing. So I mean, he took right to Canva, the computer program, or the signage, and he's just been, and he's actually has a knack for merchandising as well.
Oh, I
Has he
can
been
see
up in
that.
has he been up in the mezzanine?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
What's that?
What?
that's the loft.
Oh,
I didn't know what that was called either, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
That's the
loft. It's not,
That's the French word for
Oh,
it.
okay. We don't have the fancy
And-
But
words.
has he
Mezzanine.
been upstairs? Okay.
Yes, I have
okay.
been upstairs.
There we go.
Have
I
you
just
found any
looked
high school kids hiding up there?
No, actually, that's a pretty safe area to be in. There's not many people that go up there. For a long
Ethan, did they
time.
give you a radio? Do you have a radio?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part. I feel pretty official when I have that thing on the back
What's your
side.
squawk code?
Don't have that. I'm
He
not
doesn't
that
have
good
that.
yet.
What was the first thing that you said on the radio?
I think it was Grills Line 1.
Oh, okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So just
Very
let
good.
him know.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one to get.
Yesterday,
Maybe
they,
you should do morning announcements. Maybe you should start doing something
Oh,
like
that'd
that
be-
every
that would be
day.
great.
that'll give us like a
You know?
hey, how's it going, everybody? Every once in a while. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll start echoing off that. Or
Hey.
I think
something.
people like that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. So change of subjects here. I got an email yesterday. I meant to pull it up. Right now at Washington Township of Avon, Indiana, they're not raffling. They have an auction for an old fire truck.
I saw this.
you see
Oh
that?
my gosh, I love this story.
Yeah.
I really do.
I want to pull it up and see
know
what the bid is right now.
It's $5,000.
Right now, current highest bid is $4,500.
So you could go $5,000.
There's one
and
day left, everybody.
It's done it tomorrow. It's
I
done
can't
tomorrow.
believe that somebody's not jumping on that. Danny, don't you need a fire truck for the farm?
I'm thinking put that where you put the tent out front. You could move it around. You could have fire sale,
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
it'd be really cool. You could really put it in the parking lot if you had it.
You
For
could
the
paint-
hot buys,
Do you think people are holding back though? That's how auctions
You know
go?
how much kids love fire trucks even more than trains.
Pat, you could do an
take
Irish
that back.
green.
I'm
Do
not
the-
lying.
Do the Irish flag of green, white,
that back.
and orange.
I'm going
Think what you could do with that, buddy.
It's $5,000, and it's a write-off probably because it's charity.
Yep, all
yeah,
proceeds
it's a
are going
write-off.
to the Washington Township Avon Fire
Hey,
Department.
did you get
And
the
it's for
email or the
good.
text message about the gloves? I got a guy with all these gloves, 5,000 gloves. He wants
Yeah.
to sell you.
I don't want those.
You don't want those.
What about the fire truck?
Fire truck, I'm more interested in.
And you could pay. I mean, it could be Sullivan's. You could take that. Think about the parade, huh? This leading the trains.
Wow.
Now,
I
Pat,
mean, and
you
so-
might want to
Like a
ask
fireman
it if
chute?
it's running. Okay, those old
It
diesels.
is running.
It is running.
Yep.
Yeah.
It runs. It pumps.
Does
It's
all
a,
the
it's
things.
a 2005.
It's amazing that they're letting go of this
Why
one.
are they letting go of it?
For charity.
2005 E1 Spartan engine pumper 1500 GPM.
Now
Gallons per
known as
minute.
the
1,500 gallons
Sullivan
per minute.
Spartan engine pumper.
Yeah.
Allison, think about that. 50-gallon drums. That would be 30 50-gallon drums.
Are you
a
allowed?
minute.
You think that's street legal? Can just
It
anybody?
says you can drive it off the lot.
you just drive it out.
Yeah.
You can just have your own fire truck.
Yeah, you
If
just
I can-
drive it home.
You know,
Can you
the-
turn the sirens on?
But you know what the problem with driving a fire truck around?
What?
I mean, injured people are going to approach you. I mean, somebody with
You'd have to get a
deep gash on
Get
their
yourself
face.
a Dalmatian. Put the Dalmatian up above.
You're not solving my problem.
Well, it's going to take some time for you to learn how to drive it.
No, it's a
Oh, it'd
stick.
be easy.
I don't
And it
know.
might
I mean,
even
think
be an
about the
Allison
length.
automatic.
It's
Yeah.
This is like pulling an RV behind you. And I just think, and if there's if there is in the back seat, in the back where the one guy drives the back part,
No, there's not
I'd like
that.
to
That's-
have that
it's Not
job.
that. It's,
It's
not
a regular
not
fire
a big
truck.
ladder truck. But you know what? My trucks. I looked at my truck the other day. I have the oldest truck of everybody in our
You're
company
going to
that
park.
has
You're
a
going to
company
drive
truck.
this thing home and put it in the
Well, I
garage.
was thinking I would just drive it. Like that would be my car.
I think there's a million things you could do with this thing. And again, kids love it more than even trains.
Sullivan, look at you.
It's $5,000 is all you have to do. $5,000.
I bet it jumps way up there by the end of the auction.
This
I
has
bet
been
you
40
after you
it's been
advertised it here,
$4,500
well.
and there's only been one bid. And that's the bid.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Oh, they're out there waiting.
They better hurry.
You only have 24 hours, Pat.
When's it in?
You've got to get it in
Tomorrow.
by tomorrow.
Tomorrow at what time?
I don't know. It says 1 day and 3 hours.
Okay.
1 day and 3 hours. Okay.
So
So-
around noon.
Yeah, around noon tomorrow. It's $5,000. What you can make that in
It's
half a
not
day?
going to stay at $5,000.
I bet
Listen
you
to
it
this,
does.
Pat.
I will
A
bet you
2004.
$5,000.
I'm looking at a pumper like this is 115 grand, Pat. I just went to the garage where they're showing all the fire trucks. There's one $575,000, buddy.
You could resell it.
Here's the
What if we
cheapest
did
one
like
here
a-
is 80,000.
What? Okay, what year is that?
That is a 2004 metal fab.
No
International
way.
Pumper. Yeah.
I'm
Th-
telling you.
Then why wouldn't they sell this instead of?
It's for charity.
It's for charity, and I think they were hoping to get a lot more.
I think they're going to.
I don't.
What'd you say it was a 2011, Allison?
2005.
2005.
2005.
And
Some
it's a
E1
beautiful.
Spartan.
I mean, it's just a beautiful fire truck. It doesn't even look like an old beat up fire truck. This looks like a beautiful.
All right, here's a
usable fire
2005
truck.
Pierce Contender Pumper, $100,000, and that's at the
It's a
auction house.
major motor vehicle.
All right. If you go to
I'm not saying it.
It's
municipal bid.
Yeah,
municbid.com.
Yep.
You'll find it on there.
it will, and it still stands.
All right, watch it tomorrow on your show. Let me know.
Okay, I will. But it's only had one bid so far, and that's
They
the
hang out.
4,500.
Remember when we used to do the Salvation Army thing, and it was just we used to have just a bunch of athletes' shoes and jock straps
Yeah,
and stuff.
I remember it well.
But remember how they all would come in at the end, so everybody would wait until Sunday.
I don't know. I think this has been well publicized about this fire truck, and nobody's willing. People have a lot to think about. Where do I put it? What do I?
I mean,
a lot
gas
of thoughts.
alone.
But gas alone.
This is a
And so-
beautiful yellow truck. Here it is.
It is beautiful.
Oh, it's yellow and red. It's got Avon. I mean, you can obviously paint over that. Sullivan hardware would really be cool on this fire truck. I'm telling you, you'd be invited to all the parades.
Oh, great.
I think all the kids would sit in the fire truck. You could have touch a truck day. You know, all the people are doing touch a trucks.
Oh, sure. You know what? Morgan & Morgan would be following me around.
$4,500.
Ready to
I love about the
pounce.
insurance. I wonder what it does cost to insure something like a fire truck.
Can't be any worse than a train. 239-9393. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Can't feel nothing small. Honey, I love you.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan here. Denny Smith is over there.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
The stars of the program are in the middle.
Yeah, aren't they the
Allison,
best?
Terry, and then we got Ethan.
And the real star behind the glass.
Behind the
The
glass.
funny man.
The funny man. Hey!
So what is his title again? Manager of strategic location?
Here's the thing at our
Pat's
store.
right hand.
This is the biggest problem we have. Not the biggest problem.
Pat's left hand.
No one really has any titles. So, and we don't, like for all the things, we're kind of a bunch of idiots, quite honestly.
No.
So
There's a time to use the plural, and you can say I'm
Idiot.
an idiot, but you can't say we're.
So
idiots.
I was speaking
throwing me in there.
to a group of hardware people from around the country that were in for a 1-week seminar that is taught at the. It just so happens the Hardware Association's their headquarters is here, so they brought them out to the store, and I'm talking to about what we do, experience retail, all that, and one of the guys goes. After he goes, hey, he goes, I noticed none of your staff wears name badges. I'm like, I never thought of it. it never really crossed my mind.
You know what? I didn't think about it either. I
Yeah.
guess I mean,
But kind of the weird place we're in. If we did do that, you wouldn't want any high school girls, or
Right.
even you wouldn't want your real name on that.
Right.
So when people do they just put fake names?
I'm starting to think I don't think I see name tags like I used to before.
Yeah, because I
At
certainly
any
would never
place.
have a high school kid
Yeah, I don't think.
with their real name.
I remember a customer one time lectured me because I didn't answer with my name. I answered the store phone to Sullivan Hardware. How can I help you? I said, you need to say your name.
All right, now that's
And then I gave him a
there's
fake
some
name.
there's some science to that, because the last thing that
Because they're being
customers should
rude.
hear when you answer the phone, "Thank you for calling Sullivan Hardware. This is Denny." Because the last thing they hear is their anchor, and then you establish a relationship immediately.
Well, they don't need to be rude about it, so I gave him a fake name.
Yeah,
Well, see, give them anything, but that's what they'll hold on
I
to.
always try to make some sort of body noise at the last thing, kind of like that, because then I think they'll
That's
remember.
fine.
Yeah,
They'll remember you.
it's kind of fun. So, tell me about the Breaking Away 2 movie.
Oh no, it's not called Breaking Away.
I know.
2. It's called Little 500, and they're doing some filming
At Armstrong Stadium.
I was going to say I couldn't remember the name of the stadium.
Pat, the
How are
girl,
they going to
they
get a
have-
crowd?
Well, they've been calling for it. Denny and I, on first day, we had on the producers from Pegasus, the founder of Pegasus Pictures, these great young guys that went to IU, and they formed a movie company.
Okay.
Right after college, they stayed in Bloomington, and they've done like 10 films now, and they're really doing well. And they love this story of the first women's team
Okay.
that was allowed in the at the Little 500
to ride the bicycles,
ride the
because the
bicycles.
girls always rode trikes,
Right.
and yet the girls wanted to ride the bicycles. And so
And
this
so-
is about
yeah.
those two girls.
It's really a good story, and so they've been needing extras. They needed 12,000 extras.
So in the fall of '78, when they were filming Breaking Away, I happened to be in college.
I love that movie.
3 days?
Well, I was actually down there for 2 weeks, and they were filming, but no one wanted to go because they wouldn't allow coolers in. Like back in the '70s, you could take your coolers
Oh.
in, so everyone was mad.
That you couldn't take it.
Yeah, and the
to be an
fraternity that I
extra.
was in, nobody
The
wanted to
fraternity
go.
that you were in.
Theta Chi.
I forgot you were a fraternity boy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so hard to understand.
But now I
that.
kick myself. Why didn't I go?
Well, it is these kind of films, these local films. Like I remember when, when Hoosiers was filmed in Knightstown, and everybody came because they need all those extras to fill the stands and the seats. And that's the same thing that's going on in Bloomington today. They're doing filming. It's made in the '80s, so they were asking if you could just look like you were in the '80s and wear, high top tennis shoes and your IU stuff and just be an extra.
That's so cool. Yeah, and I miss those. Now the Hoosiers is like we were buried in kids. Wasn't that like 81?
80s, yeah. It was when
82,
it filmed.
something like
Right,
that.
it was.
Yeah. So
it came out in
we had
81.
kids. This no excuse. I mean, I was at college.
Yeah.
Makes me laugh too, and they were trying to get everyone to come out, and we just didn't go because
that would have been a great
one of the fraternity guys goes, "They're not even letting you take coolers in there." It's like, "Hell, I'm not going either."
I can't believe you were in a fraternity.
Oh yeah, I had a whole college experience, and I was home and back to work by Labor Day. By Labor Day, I am telling you, I couldn't quit because the office was closed on Labor Day. I had to wait. We're coming right back. Hour number 2, 93 WIBC.
Garrett Lewis on the level.
Hey, Jared.
Hey.
Now, this is great because all my co-hosts are not behind the mic, so it's just me and you. So, something that has been spreading across the country.
You have given tasks to everybody. Poor Allison is here working on your clock.
Right.
So don't say your co-hosts aren't here. You've given them tasks to do.
I'm not sure what the
I just
problem
washed
is.
your truck.
So, Jared, something that is spreading, and I brought this to your attention. I don't think you picked that up as a news story. The term "welcome in." Welcome in is spreading. Have you not noticed this?
I have not. I can't say I have.
Do you go anywhere? Like, do you go out? Do you ever see any other people besides your coworkers?
Oh, wait a minute. You're the one that for 4 months we've been talking about this Bloomington story for Little Five for the ladies. You hadn't heard a clue.
No, but I was probably getting ready to read that issue of the Star. So, welcome in. That's kind of the new thing. Locally, they're using it on Fox News here, Fox 59. Nationally at Fox. And it's a way of greeting. You go, welcome in. You've never heard this. This is brand new to you.
Well, I've heard the phrase, yes, but
welcome in.
I haven't really noticed it on the television.
Yeah. So I was in Atlanta for the patio furniture show this week. Go into the men's bathroom. The guy cleaning the bathroom. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What bathroom number?
What's that?
What bathroom number?
Well played.
This was a very public bathroom with open stalls, and the kids' things were to the right. By the way,
Do you remember,
stalls.
Jared? Are you old enough to remember pay toilets?
No,
I have no idea what
Used
that
to-
is.
I'm not even that old.
You used to have a dime to go to the bathroom.
Well, that was in France. I think you still do.
Really? What I remember
There wasn't
is,
any pay toilets in the United
yes,
States.
sir, there were at Lafayette
really?
Square. Yeah, because I was in a desperate way and got down there and didn't have a dime and had to go back up and get change for a quarter. That's desperation at that point.
I did not realize that.
Have you ever put a dime? You haven't. It used to be that the guys would always, in use. Do you know what that means? That means that when you
I
put
can
your dime
guess.
in it and you open the door and somebody's in there and they go, in use, and slam the door back in your face. Then you're out the dime and you still got to go. You don't remember pay toilets?
No, I mean I ran into him when
It was
when
criminal,
We were,
is really
went
what it was.
to
Yeah,
Europe.
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
What were we thinking?
Welcome in.
What's your beef with the word in? It's easy just to say welcome. You should just
Yeah, that's
say
what
that.
I
You
got-
shouldn't say anything in a
I
bathroom
mean,
when somebody comes
something
in.
starts like that, I just hate how everyone just jumps on board. It becomes a corporate thing. Welcome in. I think it's kind of weird.
We need a new paradigm, Pat.
Welcome in. How about just, hey, I like to say is hi,
Howdy.
howdy. Welcome to our store.
What's cracking?
What's cracking? But
Yeah, we need some of the. You need
just-
some new young
it's just kind
people
of a
terminology.
Well, I think that's what that is, isn't it? Welcome in. Hey, welcome in. But having the dude cleaning the bathrooms in Atlanta, that he's obviously tied and very hip, because welcome in, gentlemen, welcome in. It's like,
Glad you're here.
glad you're here. And he's doing. And actually, I love somebody like that because obviously he was full of personality and stuff like that. So kept the bathroom clean there in Atlanta, by the way.
That's
It was
important.
it was in the C terminal. I'm not sure they're numbered, but C terminal right outside gate 34.
Okay.
C34.
I'll remember that next time. How is the Atlanta airport?
Airport is massive. I mean,
It's the busiest, they say.
it is. It is, and it's like you have to wait. You have to pull away. Even when you're flying to Atlanta from Indy, you have to pull off the gate, and then you have to get a landing time. Danny can probably tell us this. You can't just hop up in the air. You sit there and wait until they can slot you in, but you have to be ready to go. So, and I did something that I've never done before. On the way down there, I felt we had to wait like 30 minutes to take off, and we were out on the tarmac, and I fell asleep. Never heard the plane go up.
That's impressive.
That's a man with a clear conscience.
Well, I was in first class, so that helped.
Oh man, I fall asleep right when I
But you
sit
know
down
what?
on the airplane.
I had those.
Noise canceling headphones.
Yes.
That is a game changer.
Yes, it
for
is.
anyone traveling.
Yeah.
Are you the pillow around the neck guy too?
No. I generally cannot sleep, so that's why I'm actually going to go to my doctor and see if I had a stroke or something, but because that's not me. I just generally can't fall asleep.
I can fall asleep just about anywhere except a plane.
Really.
How about the newsroom?
I've fallen asleep in there. I've fallen asleep at an airplane. I can fall asleep anywhere.
Can you really?
Yeah.
No, I cannot. I am like on patrol.
I think I'm just always tired, so it doesn't matter.
I'm always tired, and I just can't. But I tell you what, that first class was pretty nice.
I will say,
Guess who booked that ticket for me?
your son Andrew.
Yes. I don't think he's my child. I really don't. I don't know where he came from.
I love it. Every family needs one bougie family member.
You know where I stayed in Atlanta one night? The Ritz. I didn't even know there was a Ritz.
You're like the Home Alone two, where he's in Kevin's in the
Ritz
penthouse
on the-
eating ice cream.
Yeah,
and
the Ritz on the club level floor.
Wow, he's part of a club.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Wow,
This guy.
You know who's,
lock
you know
up
who's-
your diamonds.
You know who's paying for that? That would be me. That is not. So, anyways.
I love it.
See you, Jared.
Let me know when you're traveling next. I'll
No kidding.
some
along.
Ritz sounds
Next time
nice.
he's driving down to Atlanta
Welcome
in a
in.
fire truck.
Welcome in, Jared.
What's on the other end of that? If you say welcome in,
Welcome in.
now I'm leaving. So what do you say now?
Get out of here.
Welcome out.
Welcome out.
Welcome out. See you tomorrow. See you next hour.
Pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools.
Hey, good morning. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basement. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. That's right. And they are busy, but they have time for you. 844-FIX-INDY. All right, Cashier Joe at our Keystone location. You might know Joe from all the dance moves that she does on our videos. And she's never called the show before. So my finger is on the dump button. I actually went to grade school with Joe. She's a little younger. Knew the whole family.
She's a friend of mine.
Our parents were good friends. So there you go. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Pat. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Thanks for calling WIBC
Hey, Joe.
and my show.
Hey,
Hi,
Joe.
He always says my show. It's our show, but you know
That's
how
true.
he
No,
is.
no, I just started listening to the show recently when I don't work on Saturdays, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, good.
I tried to call last week. No, it might have been 2 weeks ago, when you were, Denny, you were talking about a Westfield incident, and I was saying it was going to call and say it was inappropriate. You might remember that one.
Should he bring it up again?
Anything that Denny says might be inappropriate.
No.
Yeah, that could be a number of things.
I know. This is why I called. I was going to give a shout out to Ethan. And guess who answered the phone?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
Hi, Ethan. But I said, Ethan, I don't know if you remember me. So he described me, and he does remember me. Because he just started working there, so I didn't know how many names he knew.
Joe, quite honestly, how could anyone not know who you are?
You are the face of Sullivan's when it
You are
comes
the
to
face.
Instagram.
He's been there 1 week. Well, maybe 2, Ethan. I'm not sure.
But he knows when he's in the presence of a celebrity.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everyone does.
Oh, yeah.
Does he know the
Yeah,
secret handshake?
That comes later.
But I do have a confession, too. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I vandalized all 3.
Well,
Joe.
No.
Joe.
You're the one.
Sorry.
Wait, you're
Usually I go to stall 5.
Uh-huh.
But I just said I'm going to 3 for this one.
and you're gonna slap and you
She had a
put
message.
fight fascism on the wall.
No, I'm kidding you. I would not do that.
Can
I
you
would
believe
never
that?
write, and I would never vandalize.
Well, fascism was misspelled. It was FASHISM, and we knew that somebody. But maybe
It is a
Pat did.
kid.
I might get accused.
Yeah, I was going to say Pat. Vandalizing.
Okay, I'm going to send this to Allison. We're going to post it. Joe, you'll be amazed. It's like, first of all, the penmanship is excellent, I thought, but it was
So maybe
very
it's not a
large.
kid.
It was very large. I mean, it wasn't
Wow.
just like a little. And it really kind of ticks me off that somebody would do that.
It's the only place in Sullivan's that doesn't have a camera.
Well, we have a camera of the people coming in. I mean, we could do a lineup
Yeah.
because I know the people that were in that bathroom.
Oh, man. Please, no.
Most of the time it was Ethan.
Well, okay, then I have an idea. Let me be the welcome in person, and then I'll know everybody entering.
Welcome
Joe will be like
in.
our sting.
Oh, and then you can hand out like toilet paper, just like so many sheets to each person.
Or maybe you could just like stand next to the bathroom with paint and like see who approaches you to like buy it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like kind of like
Ethan. Is that Ethan?
Yes.
Yes,
Ethan,
it
that's
was.
Good. Okay. Hi, Ethan. Where are you guys at today?
we're in
Studio.
Okay.
in the stew.
Yeah, we're
as the
down at
kids would say.
we're about 12th and Meridian. Is that about right?
Right.
Yeah, about 10.
Close. 10th and Meridian. 10th and Meridian. So,
Okay.
all right, Joe.
All right.
Thanks for calling and giving a shout out to Ethan.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Joe.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, Joe.
Yeah.
Do you think we should wear name tags?
No.
I agree.
That's so.
We don't need it.
That's so funny. We were just talking about that last week. I don't know who brought it up, but
Well,
we don't wear name tags, and I said I'm glad.
No, it might have been this one of the people that were in this the group I was speaking to back in Sully's Grill. They were from all over the country, had stores and stuff. And the guy said afterwards, and obviously my speech went really well because, I gave all these ideas about experience retail and stuff. And the first thing he says to me is like, "Hey, I noticed your people don't wear name tags." It's like, and I hadn't even noticed. But
Right. I heard you say that. You were
Yeah.
just talking about that. But no, I'm glad we don't. Thank you.
yeah, because Joe's not your real name.
Hey to Gloria. Tell her I said hey, will you?
See you later, Joe.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. There you go, Joe Boyle. Our parents used to get together and play cards and stuff, and you're stealing the food. And I remember Mr. Boyle, Joe's dad, used to fall asleep right on the couch.
Oh.
People don't do that anymore. I
No,
remember
they
my
don't.
parents having, coming over and having people over and
We
sitting
didn't
in
have
the
a lot
dining
of
room and
television.
playing
That was-
Twixt or
Yeah.
some sort of game, It was always spoons. I brought up spoons I guess it was Mother's Day. I made everybody play spoons like they used to when they were adults.
Right.
Super fun game.
I don't know spoons.
Spoons is a fun game.
Oh, it can get violent.
Get violent
It can hurt.
and mean, but super fun. But that was the kind of stuff they did on Friday nights, and I remember
My
like
parents
you
used
as
to
the
play
kids.
euchre a lot.
I don't know how to play euchre.
I
Get
get
out
confused.
of the state.
I get
out of the state.
Every
right
time
now.
someone's taught me, I get really
Hate
confused.
it. It feels like a
What about
stupid game.
Pinochle,
Oh, I
No.
don't want to go that far.
canasta,
That was all Terry.
bridge,
Terry said that.
hand and foot.
Nope.
Do you know
Terry
any
at
card games?
WIBC.com.
I know hand and foot is a disease that kids get. Or that's
Okay.
hand and mouth.
Hand and mouth disease.
Yeah.
You were talking. We were.
It should be called hoof and mouth, wouldn't it? When I was a kid, it was called a hoof and mouth.
Was it really?
I think so. I think they changed it.
It's
All
definitely
right,
called foot. and
How
mouth.
many channels does your cable have?
No idea.
How many do you watch?
Well, I watched Channel 13. I just watched the locals.
Yeah. Why do we pay so much for cable?
Well, we do watch. So if we picked out like sports, we'll watch some sports, and then HDTV and the Food Network.
The Food Network?
I
Are
know
you,
that
a
you
food-
watch
you're
the
a
Food
foodie?
Network. We do too.
The food games
We
and
like the
stuff.
Baking competitions.
Worst
Yeah.
cooks in America.
Yeah.
Are
yeah,
you
exactly.
Are you a Gordon Ramsay fan?
No, don't like him. I think he makes me uncomfortable.
Have you seen?
And I think now the shtick is so old, where he
I think everybody
he gets
just
fired
talks
up.
like him now. It's not shocking like it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you know Gordon Ramsay was a soccer player? He's really, really good.
Well,
It
he's
just-
done well for himself.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. All right, 239-9393. Coming right. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us today. This is a new segment. We're going to take this segment and we're going to talk politics and scream at each other.
Oh, are we all going to take be assigned a different
I
take
will.
on it?
You just reach into see the bowl I have out, reach
Okay.
in, and then just grab
Oh,
it.
I love
That'll
those.
be your,
Yeah,
and you defend it. It's
I
going to be
love that.
fun.
This is my only sanctuary from that type of crap. I am not going to talk politics.
Nah, we're not.
And Terry won't let me do it at all on Sundays.
We're not
so
going to do that.
we don't need
No,
to do
we
it.
I try to get him involved with usually local politics like the bus or something like that. He doesn't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that.
It makes them angry.
But we're not here to do that.
Yeah.
then I-
So welcome in, everyone.
Hello.
This is so weird.
I know.
What's so weird?
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Hey, what's the next big festival? Have we got? When's the Kettle Fest? You know, when we're going to do
Egg
Egg Fest? When's that?
The 14th.
Oh, it's in August.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's just a couple
Yeah,
weeks
it
away.
should be. If I looked at my,
Well, it's 3 weeks from
it
today.
should be cool.
Allison's gonna go look.
temperature-wise.
She'll play dead.
Temperature-wise?
Yeah, it should be cool.
Hey, by the way, is Wilkes, Brian Wilkes from Channel 11, Channel 59, is he on doing his community service or something? I haven't seen him for 2 weeks.
He always, I don't know this for sure, but I know Brian, and he generally would be in Vegas this time of year.
I guess it's a
Is
good
he
time
doing
to
the-
go.
is
likes
he
to
doing
go
the
on during
Elvis
Brickyard
show?
Weekend.
What's that?
He likes to speak on Brickyard Weekend. This is Brickyard Weekend.
Okay. So he, last year, my son Andrew, Brian and his wife, they don't have children. So I just gave him one of mine. And I gave him the bougie one, Andrew. So Andrew and Brian and Lauren, they were all out in Vegas last August. And Brian and Andrew, my son, were playing golf. It was 107 degrees.
What is people love that out there?
David's been playing every week during this hot stuff.
It is crazy. Andrew's actually playing, but he's up in Michigan. I always tell him, I was like, dude, you are in retail. I don't know this golf thing. I remember a number of years ago, they were worried that golf wasn't going to survive. The young people. It was a time of metrosexuals. The metrosexual men, and they just, and everyone's they're not playing golf. Boy, it has come back.
It has come back.
Everyone is playing golf.
It's too slow, I think, for a younger generation. It's very slow, and it takes a lot of your time. At least that's what David says. It takes all day.
But the young people still
But the
play.
young people are back at it.
Yeah.
And they do love it. And I don't know if there was a particular player that they all started hearing about that's cool, that they thought it, Tiger Woods, obviously, for a while. That got everybody,
Well,
young
you got
people
Rory.
came on board.
You got Rory.
Rory, maybe.
Great hair.
Is Live Golf coming back?
You know what? I thought
I haven't heard a word.
I know that the Sheik, whoever it was, pulled the plug on the thing.
Yeah.
But
Ethan knows.
But there's a live tournament today.
Yeah, so they have officially, the people who have been funding it officially pulled it post 2026. So they're going to carry out this season, but the big problem is that next year.
Will they be in Westfield this year?
Yes, they are coming to
Okay,
Cheltenham
that was
Hills.
my question.
And
I hadn't heard.
And I want to tell you
about it.
how popular that was. We moved our date for Egg Fest because of the live golf tournament.
It was really
because
huge
it's the
last
same
year.
people that come to our event. I mean, they said it was party central up at that.
Huge.
So we
Make it
actually
really fun.
moved the date of Egg Fest because of the live tournament.
One thing that's interesting, though, is last year the parking was very hairy with it.
And they didn't
into
communicate.
The course.
Yeah, they didn't communicate well with the homeowners in and around the course, and then they were kind of being bullies about the whole thing. And so the people that lived there, they couldn't get in and they couldn't get out. So there was some hard feelings, at least in the Westfield newspapers.
And like Speedway trying to get into the race 500, like taking people 2.5, 3 hours to get into the event as well. Like
man.
it
Oh,
was
wow.
just, it was tough.
That's frustrating.
Mike joins us on the program. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, years ago, Dick Crum had a insect killer recipe: tobacco juice, hot sauce, Dawn dishwashing liquid, but I can't remember the rest of it, and I don't know the amounts of each.
That was
Do you guys remember that?
No, I don't. I remember him talking about it, and he different things. Remember, he used to pour it down the little crawdad
holes.
or he like to see what was in the hole. People would always say, "Hey, there's something in this this hole," and then you dump this little mix down there. But do you remember what the use of this particular one was?
To kill bugs,
To kill bugs.
to kill insects.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember him telling it, and I always thought it was cool, but I never did, and I tried to look it up. I can't find it anywhere.
Mike, we got a cease and desist order because his way of killing weeds involved things that so now we have to say, rumor has it that if you use this, but of course we can't say that anymore. But
That's it. Actually,
don't
Allison
remember
just
that
found
one.
it on when she Googled it. Here it is right here, and it's Dick Crum's recipe.
Yeah, on Indie Star. So one tablespoon of cayenne-based hot sauce, 1 teaspoon of liquid dish soap into 1 gallon of warm water. Strain, pour into a sprayer, and apply to plant leaves.
I
And
love
what
that.
is and that's just an insect control?
Yeah.
Natural insect control.
Okay, one tablespoon of hot sauce.
Yeah, with the cayenne-based,
Spoon,
and
Yeah.
then a teaspoon of the dish soap into 1 gallon of warm water, and then you strain it.
Okay. I remember it had tobacco juice in it, like to make tobacco juice.
I don't know where.
Not spit it
I
out.
don't remember.
That was
Boil
not
it,
listed
make
in
it
the
like a
Indy
tea.
Star, but maybe that was a secret ingredient.
Yeah,
Well, no, that was when you
not
had how
listed
you
in
catch
what-
moles. Isn't that when you put tobacco down in the hole for the mole?
Where do you get tobacco juice?
You have to make
You
it.
got to boil the tobacco, like loose tobacco, or you can spit it in a cup.
Yeah. Just get yourself a spittoon, sit out on the
But
front
still.
porch. What are you doing out there?
They're making
I'm
tomato
making insect killer.
My mom used to tell us, or my grandma used to tell us, that that's what tomato worms were spitting on you. Was tobacco juice if you picked up and put that black, or even
Ugh.
grasshoppers, and they'd spit that black
Yeah.
stuff on you.
Tomato worms are
tobacco
the
juice.
worst caterpillars in the world. Oh well. Well, thanks, Mike.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Good. Nice job, Allison. I'm
love
amazed that you
that.
could pull that up so fast from the Indy Star.
It's so great. It's AI, right? AI.
Yep.
All you do is look. I mean, you can Google anything.
Yeah,
And
so I just
AI
Googled Dick Crumb,
answers
Dr.
your
Dirt,
question.
his insecticide hot sauce recipe.
So,
love that.
Dick,
And
Dick
an
had a
old Indy Star?
column.
Pulled up.
How often was his column? You remember 3 days?
It was
a week?
weekly.
Just once a week.
I remember it on Saturdays. It might have been during the week too. But Dick Crumb.
It crumbs.
And I remember the big
I
goofy
do
glasses,
remember.
the
Yeah.
big black glasses before he had his cataract surgery.
There's so many funny stories about Dick Crumb.
But I love those old recipes. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I love those old homemade recipes
Yeah.
for anything.
You know, Dick was such a gentleman about and I learned so much from him. But when callers, they would call in and they would say something that was completely wrong, that I use blah, blah, blah. And Dick would never, he goes, you know what? We never argue with success. And he might give another angle, but he never would tell a person
They're
that they were
nuts.
wrong.
Yeah.
And I
That's why
I
he's so
always
loved.
kind of learned that.
So
That's
loved.
sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Yep. And I will also say, before I met Dick Crumb, he used to drive me crazy because being in the garden center business, everybody coming in, like he would pick a different tomato every year that he liked.
And so then everyone
After you
wanted it.
placed your order.
So it was tomatoes and then
What was
certain
there was
products.
something,
It's like,
there were products. I remember him doing something, read something. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And it was for the moles, right? Red Lewis Lye.
the Red Lewis slide. That's right.
It was
My
not-
dad wanted it.
But it was not something Dick said. It was in his column. Somebody wrote to him and said, I have found a really good mole killer control, and I just take Red Lewis Lye and put it down. Dick printed that. He did not say that. But people read that as we sold, I think we sold like 500 cans of that year. Red Lewis Lye, and normally we would sell like 6.
Can you sell lye?
Oh yeah, you can sell hydrochloric acid and sulfuric
Yeah,
acid.
you can sell crack. So why
Well,
not
you're right.
lie?
What was I thinking
well,
about?
that's
You're right.
that's behind the
Yeah.
counter. Okay.
Okay.
All right, 239-9393 coming right back. Matt, we got Fulton on the line as well. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC. You know, Jack Johnson wanted to really be a professional surfer.
A surfer?
Yeah.
He
He
was
actually was a professional.
This is Jason Mraz, actually.
Oh, that's right, Jason.
Yeah.
You know, I get those two mixed up all the
They
time.
have the same vibe, kind of acoustic.
I like
Jack Johnson was also an actor and he was a filmmaker and he did a lot of stuff before
I know,
he got
and then
into
all of a
music.
sudden it's like, okay, I guess I'll stick with the music thing. Now,
It was Curious
speaking
George.
of Jason Mraz, we are joined by his son, Fulton Mraz.
Hello.
Boy.
Hello!
I got big news.
Oh.
Hey, did you have a great birthday?
Fulton?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Hey, how you guys
Hello.
Hey, did you have a great week? Did you have a great birthday?
doing? Yes, I did. I'm just waiting for my food.
That's what you were doing yesterday when I talked to you.
No, I'm at my softball game, and it's raining here, so.
It's raining? Where, are
Yeah,
you in
just a little
Cicero?
sprinkle.
Are you in
No,
Cicero?
we're in Johnson County.
Johnson County?
Oh.
I didn't know.
for Special Olympics.
So you're waiting for your food at the concession stand?
Yep, sure am.
And then yesterday you were waiting for your food at your job, which is Longhorn? Is that where you work?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse, I apologize.
Yep.
So what'd you order?
A walking taco for my mom, and then a cheeseburger for me. So
Okay, so do you think the rain's going to clear up and you're going to play, or what's it look like?
hopefully we can play. Hopefully.
So it's not real heavy rain?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, what else you got?
Yeah. Well, we lost the first game, so we're playing the second game at 11.
Oh, what was the score?
I don't remember.
That's okay.
Did you have fun?
Did you have fun?
Yes. Yes, we did.
What position were you playing?
I played center field.
Okay.
So center field, and then I am first to bat.
All right, and how was your bat today? Did you hit anything?
I hit some 3 hits today.
Okay, that's great. Did you get on base?
Yeah, I got on base.
All right, nice. Did you score?
That
sounds like a no.
Scored.
Oh.
Yeah, I scored.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, well, have a great game. All right, let us know how the second one comes
great.
out.
Hopefully we have our second game if it's canceled.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
And I think you need to get the spirits up. You sound a little down. I'm not used to
Maybe
that.
he's just tired.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my food. So.
I know you're always waiting for your food, but I expect to hear hello. That's what I expect.
There's just a little blip of rain and it's moving quickly, so it's just gonna. You'll be playing again very soon. It's just a little dot on the map.
All right, we'll see, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, call me later.
I will.
All right,
Thanks.
see you, buddy.
Good luck.
I don't like him when he sounds sad.
Well, he's waiting for his food, and
I
there's
know,
all
yeah,
kinds of people
And they got
around,
beat.
and so he's just
Yesterday he calls me. I pick up the phone. He goes, "Hang on, I'm waiting for my food." It's like, wait a minute, you called me. Now I have Ethan doing the same thing to me.
I did answer Fulton's call yesterday for Pat at Sullivan's.
Yeah, a lot of times, like he knows Ethan anyways, and then my son Andrew now. Andrew's is a really, he's very bougie, but he's great and loves, will really take time. And matter of fact, he plays. They meet a guy over at a place and they play a trivia game or something on Mondays or whatever. But so now I just hand the phone. If I see Fulton calling, I'll just hand it to someone and talk to him. Have
everybody
a good time.
talk to him.
Yeah.
I was a little offended he didn't know who he was talking to when I answered the phone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well,
he's not used to you answering the phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we take one more or a break?
Break.
I knew you were going to say that. All right, Terry, Matt, hang on. We'll get to your calls. 93 WIBC. Jason Mraz.
I did too.
I knew you'd pick that one right up.
This is one of my favorites of his.
Yeah.
I know for you too.
Yes, we know that it's Jack Johnson, but this is Pat's shtick.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, hello.
Hey,
I know, it really bummed me out when Fulton does it. I mean, Fulton, his line when you say, "Hey, Fulton," he goes, "Hello," and it's just like when he's so down. I'm waiting for my food.
Oh boy.
So there you go. He's at Special Olympics softball, 2 games today. Our number 239-9393, and we are joined. Let's see, we are joined by Matt. Hi, Matt.
Good morning. I got a couple things. First of all, thank you, Denny, for beating Exercise Inc. into my head for 10 years. I've been doing it 3 months. I don't see myself ever stopping.
Way to go. If you can last 12 sessions, and you have, then you're never going to quit.
He's doing things he couldn't do at 70.
Addicted. I'm addicted. Yeah, I'm 58, so I'm looking to keep that way. And also, Caregiver Crossing. I'm caregiver to my 90-year-old dad. He's next to me now. I tote him around on the weekends. He'll sit and read a Lewis L'Amour book, and so we're really big listeners of that. I got to park my truck in the right direction because he doesn't care when he has to pee. He's just going to hang it.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Hey, listen,
Third
thank
thing-
you for listening to Caregiver Crossing. Thank you for that support.
Can't love it enough. Thank you, Terry. And the last thing is I won Garth Brooks tickets probably 2 weeks ago on Hammer and Nigel. Allison, when will I get those? I've been watching my email, and I'm just trying to. I called the station's number I was supposed to and left a message, and they haven't called me back. So am I just being nervous for nothing?
To be honest, like I just take the info and I pass it to our promotions team, so I don't have anything to do with that. But if you want,
we can follow up on.
But
that.
if you hang on the line, I'll talk to you off air and we'll figure out something.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
How many tickets did you guys give away?
We've given away a pair every day for the last 2 weeks.
Okay, why the hell doesn't this show get anything to give away?
Oh, listen, weekend shows, it's hard to get anything to give away.
We give advice, Pat.
They don't even let us out in the studio anymore.
I know.
Nope. But Garth Brooks, oh my gosh.
Matt, thanks for listening, buddy. Thanks for listening.
Show. There's two of them.
No, there's 4.
Is there 4? Wait a minute.
4 shows?
They start off with 2 and they added 2
And they
more.
added 2 more. That's right. They added 4 shows. They're kind of the kickoff to the tour. I love Garth
Very
Brooks.
cool. I have not seen him live.
Oh my gosh. It's just pure entertainment. But that was a while back, that we saw him. I'm sure he's fantastic still.
But wasn't he here just 3 or 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And they kept adding show after show.
Was
your
it
phones
him?
were just blowing up. A new show's been added. A new show. They're even doing a matinee.
Was it Garth that was here that 4 years ago?
I don't know how close it was, but it was a couple
wait a
years
minute.
ago.
That might have
Brad
been. That might have
Paisley's
been
been here, and Kenny Chesney was here.
That might have been Jason Mraz.
Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nigel's wife loves Garth Brooks, and I remember they went a couple times last time he was here. So
Now, will Trish Yearwood be with his wife? Will she be singing with him?
Probably be. Oh, I'm sure she'll come out. It'd just be a great show. He's just pure entertainment.
Do we still owe you a break? Or are we going to the top? Oh, going to the top. Man,
I was thinking of George Strait. Never mind.
Oh.
Whoa, a little bit of difference.
Well, it's just they both start with G. Okay. They both start with G, and it was country. That's
Are you
all
sure
I
it
had in my
wasn't
mind.
George Gershwin?
You know, people that listen to this show are either going, I feel so good about myself because these guys are all idiots, or they're going, I'm an idiot just like them.
Or they're screaming at the radio. It's the correct answer.
Yeah, with the correct answer. That's usually what's going on.
All right. Terry joins us on the program. Hi, Terry.
Good morning. Hey, you guys were talking about tomatoes earlier, and I was just curious. Back in the 60s, I used to help a farmer, and he grew tomatoes, and they were good tomatoes. You didn't have to have them staked up or anything. And this year, I've planted brandywine and beefsteak. I've got tomatoes that are probably 5 foot tall, and I'm just wondering the tomatoes that they had back in the 60s in the fields. They never staked them up or anything. They all laid on the ground, but they had some great tomatoes on them. And I wonder if you knew maybe what kind of tomatoes they were growing back then. That's before they started growing the Roma tomatoes.
Yeah, so there's tomatoes. There's indeterminate tomatoes and determinate as far as the vine goes. So a determinate vine gets to a certain height and stops. So I can see that a farmer or something could just let those lay. An indeterminate is a vine that's going to keep growing. So there is different ones, and I don't know in the 60s if there were different varieties.
I think there were celebrities.
Celebrities,
back then.
is one. Indy, which I don't think is a great tomato. It's a great city, but not a great tomato. And then the one that's called a patio tomato, and a patio one is probably the most upright, but I don't think the fruit is real big on it. I think it's medium-sized fruit.
Well, these tomatoes, they used to have pickers, and they picked them, and then they'd pick them every week. I mean, these tomatoes kept producing, but and they were the best tomatoes because they used to run a stand, and sometimes they go away on the couple weeks to the lakes, and I would pick tomatoes for them and run their stand for them.
Oh.
And
what a great memory.
That is good.
I bet they were celebrities.
You could go out and just pick them right out off the vine and eat them right there.
Put some salt on them. Nothing better, too, than a mayonnaise and tomato sandwich with those great.
It's the best.
Just pick tomatoes.
But I'm trying to figure out how to get a tomato like that. The ones that I've got right now are brandywine and beefsteak, and they're I don't know.
Those are both going to be pretty leggy.
Well, but they are going to be big. But the tomato, the fruit, the Brandywine is an heirloom tomato that is really known for its sandwich.
Its
a
flavor,
big slicing tomato. And then beefsteak is just another good one that has been around. That one's been around forever, but solid beefsteak tomato. But those two are really good tomatoes. So I don't know if your issue is just with the vining of it or if it's with the fruit, but you got a couple good ones there. So if you're getting more vine and less fruit, you're putting too much fertilizer. Yeah. People tend to over-fertilize their tomatoes, and you get all vine and no fruit. So generally, the rule of thumb is when you plant a tomato, you don't fertilize it until it starts setting fruit. And then I would highly suggest using the tomato tone from Espoma, which is an organic product. And then it really it's just a great product, and it's not so much nitrogen that's going to give you all vine. And
Tom called in. He said something about field tomatoes, heritage.
Heritage is the brand? Okay. Haven't heard of that one, but, could be a 1960s. I can't believe 2 hours are already gone. Is this Craft Corner next hour?
If you want to.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Hour number 3 is coming up, 93 WIBC.
Good to be here. Good to be back.
How's it going, Jared?
Same as last hour. I mean,
oh, for God's sakes!
Come on, Jared.
Hey, did you hear us talking about the fire truck? Avon. Yeah, that's Avon, Indiana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Washington. They said
Yeah,
Washington
it says
Township,
Avon on the fire truck. They're selling a fire truck for an auction.
They're auctioning off a fire truck
for like proceeds to the fire department. So we're thinking Pat should buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Make it a Sullivan fire truck.
I could see you with just a big old school bus that's not used anymore.
That's not nearly as cool as a fire truck.
You knucklehead. What type of news?
I'm just thinking big vehicles that aren't really for residential use.
I know. So this is a 2005 fire truck.
It's yellow. So it's
yellow
not
and red. It's beautiful.
Oh.
My problem driving around, because I was thinking my truck's getting pretty old, that I would just use that as my vehicle.
That would really be cool. Siren and everything.
I mean, injured people would be approaching you all the time. You see, like being at the stoplight.
You might give people false hope.
And here comes a guy with his, bad wound to his arm or something like that. And like, oh yeah, I bought this at an auction from Avon. No skill. I give you a ride. I give you a ride over the firehouse.
Does it have a siren and a light on it?
Oh, you know it. So probably disconnect that.
That would be, actually probably not the best.
And what's the bid right now? Are you trying to find it, Allison?
It was
$4,500, but I will say a couple people have made points where the real bidders go in at the very last second.
Yep.
So right now it's at $4,500, but we have 1 day and 2 hours left, people.
It'd be fun to push the price, Allison. Sort of like, let's get it up to 10,000, and
my goodness, it's for charity.
You couldn't lose money on this.
No way. We were also telling him how many parades he could be in.
Yeah.
He could just start his own parade anytime you want.
Popular.
Everyone's going to be like, who the heck is this guy?
It's Barney Fife. I can see.
Pat Sullivan, he has his own fire truck.
Got his own train.
The trains weren't enough.
He's coming up with the bus depot next.
I don't know. I just thought, it was very clever. I will say that from Avon to put that out because they put it out. Did you get the email? No? Jared, you didn't?
I didn't know about this until now.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
You're breaking more news to me.
Well, once again, sorry. I'll start forwarding you news breaks.
Yeah.
So I get them.
You should. I'll give you my work email. I won't give you any
I don't blame you.
Phone number or
I don't blame you because I would be sending you all kinds of little things.
Ooh.
So okay.
How big is this fire truck?
It's a full-size
truck, son.
Yeah, it's the real. I mean, it's a real deal.
It's a yellow. A lot of fire departments like Pike goes with yellow. Not everybody goes with a red fire engine anymore.
No, but you know what? For a while, they went away from red, but then I think they've gone back. Or this one's a combination. This is red and yellow.
If anybody can tell you fire engine red, you know immediately what color it is. Nobody says fire engine yellow.
No, but some of them are green. I think
Irish
airports and stuff will use
Irish
green.
firemen, yeah.
It says here some fire trucks were painted yellow to improve visibility for people with color blindness.
Oh, interesting.
I would say the giant siren usually gives it away, but
yeah, and the guys hanging off the back. And
I don't
stuff.
think the color of the truck was probably the problem.
And the guys in the raincoats, kind of
the Dalmatians barking.
You've got to do more on Hammer and Nigel. You just have to do more.
Got to save the good stuff for Saturday.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, thanks, Jarrett.
Well,
hey, is this fire truck going to be fighting fires or fighting fascism when you get it?
You got to bring that up.
That's going to be my fighting fascism vehicle. I'll be in all the.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. So Jared's talking about someone graffitied one of our bathrooms, bathroom number 3, that is heavily used by me and Ethan, and they just wrote on this whole wall, "Fight fascism," because, and again, you saw it coming. I mean, the fight for against fascism starts at the hardware store.
Something about the smell of soil and plants, just the air.
Grassroots.
Yeah.
Grassroots. We sell grass seed.
Mm-hmm.
Grassroots. Fight fascism.
Hoorah. Pat, you're amazing. Jarrett, now look at this. If you got sued by Keller and Keller, or if you got sued by Morgan and Morgan.
Have been, yes.
Yeah. Would you be telling everybody about it? I mean, Patty's just so transparent. I mean,
okay, first of all, Morgan and Morgan is an advertiser of this show. So you have to treat them with respect. They are the country's largest injury law firm.
Billions and billions.
They own, John Morgan owns OJ's white Bronco. So that's kind of cool, right? And so it's kind of a privilege to be sued by him.
Yeah, he gets the boys in the back
They don't
seat.
sue everybody. Have you been
Cool
sued?
is an interesting word choice. I mean, yeah, I think that's cool, actually.
Yeah, have you been sued by Morgan and Morgan?
No, not yet.
Okay, well,
Not yet.
Have you had bathroom number 3 graffiti?
I'm kind of in rare air here.
Mm-hmm.
So, no. You know what I really think about it is I think it's a big game that is played in business in this country. We're a very litigious society, and it's just almost like, and you hope no one gets seriously hurt.
But we're all
it's like
paying
these
for
slip and falls. It's like in Europe, it's like they tell you to get up, and but it's like that's just the game that's played. It's like, and I don't even think the insurance companies mind the activity of the law firms either, because it's like, it's all just a game. And then my insurance is $300,000 a year. That is the insurance. So guess who I pass that on to?
That's kind of funny in the plumbing business because we had water. My last year of working was 2002, and I think we were $100,000 at that point. But we have different type of damage claims. A little bit of water will go a long way.
You weren't sued by Morgan and Morgan.
I know. You're so cool.
He's the coolest.
He is.
He
I
does
mean,
all these fun things.
You ought to see his tattoos. Oh my gosh.
How'd you see those?
Well,
You show them off every week.
Yeah, well. Hey, thanks, Jared.
Yeah, let's do it again.
See you later.
Welcome in next hour.
Stop.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. But really, the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools. Yeah, you just
So,
throw them in the wall.
how long is this welcome in thing going to last, you think?
hey, I know somebody who's doing
Has
welcoming
anyone
in.
not? Have you heard it? I mean, have you heard welcome in?
I've heard it, but I just ignore it. I mean, I just
Not
think it's-
ignored, but I mean, do you find it becoming more common?
the English language with idioms and the way it works, it usually starts with kids, which is funny, and then it sort of migrates its way up generations.
Yeah.
When I hear it from my mom, I'll know it's set in. Mom's 96.
Do you hear it a lot?
So
Allison?
you're talking about when you walk into a store, someone's
So it
like,
goes,
welcome
welcome in.
And I just don't understand why it bothers you so much.
Well, it doesn't really bother me. I just find it fascinating.
It's an observation.
It's an obseration. I just find it
'Cause it's like-
fascinating how it's
It's like
kind
when
of.
someone comes into your house, like, welcome
But
in.
it's how it's kind of sweeping
Sweeping the nation.
the country.
Hey, Pat, I have a question.
And I'm telling you, when it gets to the bathroom, the men's room in the Atlanta airport, it's
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
it's there.
Well, think
Yeah.
about there's a lot of traffic there, Pat. Let me ask you a question. If you opened another store, you would certainly tell Allison and me that you're opening another store, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't tell Beth.
You wouldn't tell Pat.
Or any of your family members.
Well, here's the thing. You know Chatham Home Furnishings, Faith Felder and and Hope, and if they ever sort of a third one, it's Faith, Hope, and Charity.
Yep.
I'm walking down Main Street across from the ice cream shop, and she's opened a new store up in Main.
Oh, that's
Where,
awesome.
up in where?
Up in Carmel. It's the old music store. You know where the Carmel music store used to be on Main
No.
Street? Okay, you didn't do music. Well, anyway, the Felder has opened a store there, and it's going. I mean, it's open Monday through Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's
Excuse me,
awesome.
they're closed on Monday. But I thought I see Faith, and I said, Faith, why didn't you tell me you were opening a new store? Well, I didn't think you'd want to know. So there's a really good home furnishing store up in Carmel now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, if you opened another store, you'd tell me, right?
It's not that I didn't want to tell you. Sometimes I just forget things.
You got the forgetfuls?
Yeah. We have a really cool building going up at Allisonville. Did I tell you that?
Another new one?
Yeah, we have an 8,000 square foot addition going up.
What, in the front? It's the only place left.
Not in the front, to the west of
That's the front of the store. I mean, that's what I call front.
Can I tell you kind of a funny story?
What are you doing with 8,000 feet?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story. As some things
It better
with
be
me
better
are.
than Faith Felder's because I'm going to kill her when I see her.
So I'll try not to get in too much technical here, but at 12,000 square foot, anything over 12,000 square foot has to
Sprinkler.
be sprinkled or separation walls. So we already have a separation wall with our first edition when we purchased the business. So we want to get patio furniture and more space for Christmas.
Are you
up
sure
there.
it's only 8,000 feet?
Yes. So we were already dealing with an existing 6 or 7,000 square foot. So I told the builder, said, just take it up to 12,000 and that will be the addition. So the person that drew the plan, wherever the confusion was, thought it was 15,000. So they did the plans to 15,000.
Oh.
And they went through State and Fishers, and then finally someone said, hey, you got to do something about fire. So, but it was already, we didn't want to change everything. So we built the 8,000 square foot. Now we have to put.
That's called a demising wall. You're talking about a firewall?
It's kind of interesting. I call it a $15,000 wall.
Very beautiful wall.
The shutters, the fire shutters that come down. But it's just kind of funny because I didn't say the size I wanted. I just said, hey, push it up to this. So now, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful building.
That's really cool.
It's going to have a new dining room for Maggie's Bistro.
Oh,
So-
that is nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And soon we'll be serving cocktails at that location as well.
You're amazing.
Got the approval for, I found a three-way liquor license is on sale. I wasn't really looking.
On sale.
How do you find them? I mean, is that on a special
there are people
website?
that follow. There are a
I
lot
do-
of people that follow that market
Yeah. So
because they get a finder's fee.
No, what was interesting about this one, normally you have to buy them from somebody that already owns one, right?
Is this like
So
the
the
latest
first one at
IndyCar
Keystone, I bought.
charter buy?
Well, that's not always the case. Sometimes they're taken back. They're taken
Oh,
back.
wait, that's my story.
Oh, that's
So-
your story. Okay.
So I bought the first one from Applebee's. Okay. Applebee's that closed, I think, in somewhere. I don't want to say because I don't want to say an Applebee's. Anyways,
That's
I bought
okay.
it from Applebee's.
Got it.
So, and that's all I was going to get. And then my lawyer said, hey, so you always pay a premium for those. He goes, here's an interesting one. This one was owned by a developer, but it was never activated.
And those go.
And if it's not activated, they're not allowed to add any money because it stops speculators. So it was a sale.
It's
I had to buy it.
It's a fire sale. You had a fire truck and a fire sale and a new liquor license. Pat, you are a blessed man, except for that Morgan.
I
and
could
Morgan
buy
thing.
that fire truck for what I spent on liquor licenses.
Well, that's
But you know
sort of
what?
cool.
But interesting, younger people, it's not that we want to become a bar, but younger people are drinking less beer and less wine.
And more seltzers.
And more seltzers. And that is included in that alcohol class. So that's kind of...
What about mocktails?
Mocktails are getting to be a big thing, too.
They are big, but
But
do you
they're-
have to have anything special to
No.
sell a mocktail?
I don't think so because it's just different juices.
Right.
And
You know, I also wanted to know about, and I meant to ask my attorney about that, the cannabis things. What do they call those?
oh yeah, like the THC drinks.
The CBD?
Yeah. What control are they under?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
The rumor is that that's going to expire in December of this year.
What is?
The THC sold drinks. They're only sold in the liquor stores at this point. But it's my understanding that is going to be a regulated commodity also.
So you don't think they're regulated now?
Mm-mm. You can,
well,
No,
I don't know
is it
because
definitely?
Wait a minute. How do you know that?
because you don't you get the feed on your? It pops up on my phone that they say Willie's.
Now, I don't get a whole lot of marijuana type info on my phones.
Okay.
But I do see at the vape stores, they do have the drinks. They'll sell, you can see on the signs on the outside of the vape stores that say we sell CBD and
Okay.
THC drinks. So they're selling them too, right?
They sell
the vape
something else
stores?
called Delta, and I don't.
Oh,
even
yeah,
know what
That's
that
the
is.
one,
Yeah.
Delta.
All right, someone will call and tell us.
Yeah.
239-9393. We're going to step away. Wait, let's say some real.
We're going to step out.
We're going to step out.
We're going to
Gotta
welcome
pay some
in.
bills.
Step
I
out.
was just going to say, that's it. We're going to step out and pay some bills. Yeah. Thanks for listening. All right. I've always loved Kiss.
Oh yeah, I saw him in concert many times.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember this song.
The song. Yeah.
Yeah, this is when Gene Simmons goes and sticks the 7-inch tongue out.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons.
I don't know any music. When I'm on with J&V on Friday, he always hits me with music.
Oh, music questions.
Yeah.
He has an unbelievable.
Like, I don't
memory.
know anything.
Try to call into his show tonight after 6 o'clock. I have called. I tried to.
He told me about that. We talked about you.
No, I
last
tried to
night.
call him, but it just rings and rings. And he has so many people calling from all over the United States and overseas.
He goes, Denny tried calling. I didn't get to him. He never called back.
Well, at some point, I'm going to bed after 9 o'clock.
It's on till midnight. So on this is something that happened last week. We had a wedding at our Allisonville location for 125 people.
Oh.
For Kyle Dietrich, who works at our store. He's also the defensive football coach at Bishop Chatard. So they had their wedding at our place, and so I didn't do anything. The staff out there did a great job, but I think sometimes they just like to. I go out there. It's like 90 degrees, right? One of the air conditioners in the building was not working.
Oh.
I mean, the first thing I do when I walk in, I go check the air, see what the temp is. And I walked out. I want to see if the compressors was full of muck or anything like that. Because once you put 120 people in a building,
600 BTUs per person.
it can change the environment really quick. And I look out there, it's like one of the units isn't working. So I call, I text John Traub from Teely. And I said, hey, because he knows Kyle. And I said, hey, it's Kyle Dietrich's wedding. And, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I mean, we only have one unit.
Was it miserable? Was it just
no?
uncomfortable?
It felt fine, but it was empty because the cocktail party was outside, and so it ended up being a pretty nice night. But so they send a guy out, and it's upstairs. So the units are upstairs in this event center we have. So the technician can hear they're giving the speeches.
Oh.
So he stops working.
Oh.
Bless his heart.
So that he's
You
not
can't teach
banging
that.
around
That's really
during
sweet.
the speeches.
Awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
It's
That's really
wonderful.
sweet.
Yeah.
Very
That
thoughtful.
guy deserves a tip for sure.
I gave him $200, and I told Traub that. He goes, "Damn, $200, I would have come out."
You can't teach people that stuff, Pat. That's a good employee for sure.
I can't imagine the maid of honor giving like a heartfelt speech about,
And then hearing this.
trying times and also in the background.
Banging of tin going on in the background.
Think about all these guys that have been working, guys and gals that have been working though in this heat. There would be a couple days. We have new housing additions coming up all around us, and to see these guys as I was leaving in the middle of the day for something, and they're up on the roof. They're doing all the roofing at that time, and I thought, holy cow!
I had a roofer had a flat tire. I was taking the trash out on Wednesday, and this poor little kid comes in this little bitty Honda, and the tire is as flat can be.
What was a little kid driving a car?
Well, 21, 22 years old. He spoke no English whatsoever, and he says, and he uses his cell phone to tell me the message. He says, "I'm late for work." He says, "I'm a roofer." He says, "Would you help me?" Well, what are you going to say? Yeah. So I ran to the barn, got the jack. We jacked him all up, changed his tire, and there's no air in the spare tire. So we drug him up to the barn, put air in the tire, and he says, he texts me back. He says, "I made it within 20 minutes." So
nice.
He made it to work.
That's
Is that
impressive.
cool?
Yeah.
But what's the chances of me bringing the trash down at the point where he's having a flat
I
tire?
think that's a great story. And,
Doggone it. Poor kids.
yeah, a lot of hard workers. We have
The heat on a roof. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
I know they've been building that building at Allisonville, and some of the days have been. But you know what? We have a regular crew that for decades now they've done all of our work, and those guys and they'll dress. What's the deal about dressing? Instead of my thing would be as few clothes as possible.
Right. But they're covered.
They're
aren't they?
covered. Why? Danny, you must know the science.
Well, okay. Why do all the people in the desert and the Sahara why do they wear those long robes? I don't know, but there's got to be something to that.
Do you think it's to protect their skin?
Right, from the sun.
They have good dermatology.
No,
seriously.
It has to have something to do
Some of
with
that,
the heat, don't you
I would think
Well,
it would create some drafting.
And there's so much technology in your clothes these days, as far as there's moisture wicking. You see the T-shirts that are
there's a good
moisture
point.
wicking.
I don't think these things have the top technology clothes.
You don't think they do?
Not from
They're
what
not
I
wearing a
see.
texture wicking shirt of some sort. I mean, it's not expensive or anything.
So
It's
why
just
do
it has that
women
technology.
wear summer dresses instead of shorts?
Because nothing's clingy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. That's
It's just
probably
all
why.
flowy and stuff's coming up.
Well, I mean, it's good.
from
Yeah,
underneath.
I think it's just
for sure.
protecting
Blowing up.
their skin,
Right.
and it's also they're touching hot things. So you don't want to be on a roof and good on your
But
knees.
then there's guys that have the full, that are doing landscaping, the full mask on and everything.
but
Here's
I
the
would say
thing
it's
about
protecting your face
Manuel.
from the sun.
It turns out his name was Manuel. He held up his phone and he was just speaking Spanish into his phone, and it was translating everything it was saying to me. Think of the
Amazing.
power we have on our phones,
Yeah.
and they can do any language.
We should get rid of all of them.
Hey, coming up next is Craft Corner.
Oh,
No way!
boy. Yeah.
Is it time for a break?
It is time for a break. That was my
Hey, listen.
soft waves.
Very
telling me that.
subtle.
Listen, I know this has been a great conversation, but if you'd all pipe down, we got to get out of here because coming up next is Craft. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Joining us on the program, you hear him on the fan Monday through Friday. It's JMV, everyone.
Hey.
Yes. How are we doing?
Oh, we're
We
doing
be doing
swell.
good, sir. We be doing good.
I don't want to interrupt Craft Corner, but I am right across from the pagoda at IMS right now.
Oh.
Who did you get to be with this morning? There was a big deal about who you were hanging around with.
Tyler Reddick. He is second in points with Michael Jordan's team, and he, along with Outlaw Light Beer, we appeared at the Kroger Crawfordsville Road location in Speedway, which was outstanding.
That's where we always shopped when we first got married in 1973. It's a good place.
Nice.
It is a great place.
Nice-
for sure. Yeah,
nice
he's
crowd.
a really nice dude, too. Good dude, guys.
Good crowd show up for you?
It was, yeah. It was good for 9 a.m., 9 until 11 at that Kroger, and we did that. And then I'm going to do 90. I'm going to go opposite of you guys coming up here at the top of the hour for about an hour, and then noon until 1:30, and then head downtown to get ready for the JMV takeover later on tonight.
John, I've been trying to call you on Saturday nights, but by golly, you're busy. And I know you've got bigger, better fans than me,
John,
but I'm trying to call you.
I told you he was going to whine about this.
No, I'm not whining. I'm glad he's
like it.
No, I'm not whining. I'm saying I'm happy that he's that busy.
Hey, Denny, I have set up. There's a caller ID now in there. So,
So you're
if
ignoring
I see your
me.
number pop up, I'll go to it.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, listen, have you seen?
I'll go to it first.
Yeah. Hey, this is the Garden Gate that's brought to you by Sundown Gardens and Miss M's. Have you seen these crazy? They got 50% off annuals. They got 50% off gifts in the gift shop. You know, they're crazy. This is midsummer. They should be selling at full price.
Wow.
You know
okay.
what's great about that too, Denny, with both Miss M's and Sundown is a lot of us, like I'm in Bargersville and I haven't seen rain in forever. It is dry as dust. And a lot of the stuff you get, for example, Miss M's in Bargersville will beautify a property that's kind of dry and yellow or brownish right now because of the lack of the rain. Some places have had a lot of rain. We have not.
The one thing I like. Oh, go ahead, Pat.
You know, I was going to tell you, Sundown, when I was on with John yesterday, he goes, Sundown, because they take care of his lawn. He goes, yeah, if the thing turns brown, Sundown just comes out and replaces it. He must be a nightmare.
He must be.
You don't water him. Sundown just takes care of it.
Well,
for you
know, John took advantage of that 30% off patio furniture in stock sale. So he just sits there and watches them. So
yeah, might get a little water out, but Sundown does a great job on our lawn. It has never looked better, really has.
There we go. Well, John, are you calling the race tomorrow?
I am not. No, I'm going to be at Paradise Day Watson getting the hammer on. But that's my rest day. But I'll be paying attention. We'll be listening to it on the radio network, obviously, with all our good friends here making that call. And see what happens. I like being out here on a Saturday. I wish the sun was out. It's like weirdly overcast to cloudy and cool. Very much seems like one of those really odd May days sometimes you find out here.
I think they're going to like it. I think they'll go fast.
I think they will. That's a fast day when it's cloudy.
I mean, the temperature's already just supposed to top out at 80, and then Fulton called us from where? Anybody remember?
He was in Johnson County playing, and there was some rain down southern in south part.
His softball game was on rain delay, John.
Rained? Oh, so it's raining. So it is raining. That's near me. Yeah. That is Center Grove, near Center Grove North Middle School.
Okay.
I think is where Fulton is. So it may be raining. Although we'll say this, Pat, we talked about this yesterday. It may rain in one spot and half mile down the road.
Bone dry. Exactly. Hey, John, what were you doing with my old classmate Sue LaRue? She sent me a picture.
She was hanging out with us.
Sue LaRue is a funny.
On Thursday.
If I ever went to school with any funny kid, she was the funny kid. I'm surprised she hangs out with guys like you.
Well, see, and I don't know. I've never asked you this, but I was related to Steve and Ron Weaver, who also went to Speedway High School. And she knows them. They have since passed away, but they were major pieces of my growing up and life, because I got a very small kind of inner circle family growing up, and the Weavers over on 14th Street, they were a big part of it.
That's right. That's where my brother lived, and he was right next door to them. Her parents, George and Ruby, they were the classic Speedway parents. And anyway, I'm glad you know her. She's a good kid.
She's great. She comes out to a lot of stuff, Denny, and she's awesome. I love talking to her and love seeing her.
She was the Carol Burnett of our class, and I'll leave it at that, Pat.
You two knock it off.
All right.
John, have a great day, John.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Enjoy, man.
See you, brother.
Hey, anybody that is, just to remind you, anybody that has not been out to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway coming from the east, as you normally do for the Indy 500, that 16th Street Bridge is now closed.
Oh, that's right.
For a couple of years. And maybe you haven't been that route in a while.
How do you get to the donuts?
You just have to climb around.
You jump up
10th
the
Street.
You're talking about Long's Donuts.
Yeah, which is right there at the end of that bridge to our west of downtown. So anyway, you got to find a route around it, and I know that makes it a little more complicated.
You can try 30th Street or 34th Street and then drop back down, but that's the only way.
Yeah. But if you're coming from the east and you want to come that way, 10th is also good.
Now, can we do Craft Corner when we come back?
When we come back. All right, we're going to step away. We'll come back. Craft Corner's next, 93 WIBC.
Stickers, buttons, and beads, doodles, you gotta see.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the unsponsored Craft Corner that you can.
Hi, everybody.
That you'll be able to view on our Facebook page, Home and Garden, Indiana. Home and Garden, Indiana. Look that up.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We appreciate this. I'm Terry Stacy along with...
Hello, it's me, Allison.
And we're here for Craft Corner. Today, we are going to be painting corn. Popcorn.
I love this, actually.
It's kind of cool. Here's what you're going to need if you're listening to us. You're going to need your bag of popcorn. You don't even need but a handful of popcorn. Popcorn, not your kernel, the kernels. Then you're going to need your paint. You're going to need, I used red and I used black and I used, what else did I use? White. Those were my 3 colors.
I thought you were saying IU, like IU
Go
red.
like IU. No, not quite, because we're going to be making ladybugs out of these kernels of popcorn. You're going to need some Mod Podge, and then you're going to need a couple of little tiny clay pots. These are going to turn out to be really cute, I promise you. Take those clay pots, those little ones like Allison
Grandpa,
has.
Your phone's on.
Oh, is it again?
There we go. Thank you, Pat.
This is an every week
Wow.
thing. Pat
But
tries
you know
to
what?
listen.
Like, I hit the button, but it's still, you have to, can you show me later?
Can you not
We'll
hear
show you
it?
later. Oh,
I
look.
did hear.
Oh,
it.
okay.
If you did it like this, maybe we could craft out of something like this. Maybe we could turn these into, what's that called? Is it
Kaleidoscope.
a monocle? No.
Oh, I was thinking a kaleidoscope.
Or we could turn these into beaks. How about that? We're not going to. We're going to turn these into little vases, a little clay pots, and we're going to turn the popcorn kernels into beautiful little ladybugs or anything, because I will tell you the ladybugs, making a ladybug out of a kernel of popcorn takes a lot of patience, and you need to put your big magnifying glasses on.
Yeah, they're very tiny, I will say.
So you'll start by painting the kernel red. That's going to be your ladybug. Got it? Then you're going to, once you get that kernel painted red, it doesn't take long to dry. You will have already
now Denny's doing it.
put Mod
I was trying to make
Podge on the clay pot to kind of seal that in and make the surface a little bit easier to do with whatever, to glue. Then you're going to take those little kernels that you have created that are red, like you can see in the palm of my hand. They look like little pomegranates. And you're going to glue with your hot glue gun. You're going to put those on sporadically in different places
On your little clay pot.
pot. Once you get that red kernel glued on, then you're going to turn it into a ladybug. And that basically is using a black Sharpie to make its little head, with a line right down the middle of the kernel of corn.
Boy, you're being so exact in
And
the
then
replica.
maybe a couple little dots where the wings would be. And then you're going to take I just use skewers, or you can use a toothpick to dip into your white paint to make each of the little eyes. And once you get done with that, this is what it looks like. And it's again, the kids I think will like this.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
They're just little tiny
I think they're cute.
things. And you know what? And then you put your little flower in there, and then you give this to a friend. Denny.
Oh.
Or a foe.
I think they're beautiful, Terry
There you
Lynn.
go. I made that for Denny Paul.
Is that
wanna get a
is
close-up
that a
on this
plastic
big one?
pot or clay? Is that clay?
It's clay.
It's just got such a sheen to it.
Well,
So why
that's
do you
the
put-
Mod Podge.
Okay.
Oh, that's the okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Put the outdoor Mod Podge or the indoor Mod Podge on that, and then
Okay.
that'll be better. You can get these little clay pots, 3 for $1.50, I think, at the dollar store. And these paints
We have
again,
them way
$1.
cheaper than that.
Do you?
Yeah.
How much are 3 clay pots?
$1.40.
I think these were actually $1.25. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I think mine were $1 for 3.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana. I think you're going to like that. And again, you
I
can
think
use
it's fun.
any
It
size
is
pot. And you can also, when the kids go to do this, if you want to, and this will take them some time. So if you're wanting them to spend time doing something without sticking these kernels up their nose or eating them or thinking they're a Tic Tac.
And they might do that as well.
They might do that as well, but it's popcorn. So I think it's okay. I mean, not up the nose, but if they swallowed it. But anyway... But anyway, they could do any color they want to. They don't have to necessarily make these into little ladybugs. They can make them any color. Like, let me see. What are you doing?
Oh,
She's doing it. She's doing it. See how she's doing it? She's doing it.
I'm doing it.
And then she's
I love
gonna
how
put the
surprised you
Why
are.
are you
with
acting
little eyes on it.
surprised?
Well, I wasn't sure she was going to do that or make them. She had a
People
beautiful
do
little
that to me
daisy
all
down
the time.
here.
Yeah, like, okay.
You do it to me all the time. It's
Well,
like,
you
Pat,
deserve it from me.
I also
but-
painted some kernels pink because I was making a
See?
little
Right.
flower.
Little flower. And
But it's
she
still
was doing
drying.
that, and you can make anyway. It's just kind of fun, and everybody's kind of got. I think for the most part has popcorn, unless you got false teeth, and then you probably don't have it in your house.
But then you could use
might have
your
it.
old teeth and paint them.
Right, but most people have it in their house.
Yeah.
Popcorn, that is kernels.
This is a good one, Terry. I like this one.
I do like this one.
This is a good one.
This is a really fun.
I think they're cute.
Oh, thank you guys.
They're cute.
I'm
And
glad you watched.
I think
today.
it's interesting that Allison and you could do it without glasses.
Ethan, can you come
Well,
get a close-up?
You're right, Denny. I did have my big glasses on last night.
Ethan's
doing it.
getting a close-up. So you can watch this if you're listening now and you want to, you're going not quite sure what it is.
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Go to Home and Garden, Indiana, and we will post that.
Yep.
And Ethan is getting some close-up shots.
You know,
of it.
he's
It's really
a good
cool.
photographer. He used to do this for the jewelry at Goodwill. He's a trained professional.
Well, anyway, thanks for watching today.
Anyways,
And I hope you enjoyed it. Little clay pots with painting popcorn kernels.
all right. Goodbye, Facebook people.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See y'all. Now turn your phone back up, Pat.
That was great, Terry. That's a good one.
Yes.
You know
And
what? I
the
thank
photography
you.
was
Thank
by
you.
Ethan Patterson today.
I
Did
just
a great
noticed
job.
my zipper's down and my flashlight's
Oh
on.
my gosh!
So,
What is wrong with you?
well,
We got a minute to go.
it's
Pat.
just an old
crying
man.
out
It's an old
loud.
man thing.
Well,
'Cause
then I need to invent something so you old men. Maybe you just need pull-up pants.
Suspenders.
We need to
He
move
needs
on.
to rock the suspenders and maybe like
I think just elastic pull-ons. He doesn't need to be doing anything.
Elastic pull-ons.
Any kind of buttoning.
That's
or
true.
zipping.
Just sweatpants.
So just
no,
pull 'em up.
I just think in the future that's like right now it's just like, sir, I want to let you know your zipper's down. And I think in the future it's going to, sir, your zipper's down and your flashlight's on. It's just kind of, it's going to be both. I can.
and then it's gonna be like, sir, do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's all.
Those
It's all
pants.
right.
And we're next. Oh boy.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
look at
That's all
20
I
seconds
have.
left.
Is it over?
Terry Lynn,
20
that was
seconds left.
really,
we have,
really
we have
good.
another
Paul.
hour, and with
Of this hour.
we did something a little different this week. We put the very best content
That's right.
into
the
the
last
fourth
hour.
hour. We
Right.
never do that. We never do that.
Right.
It's an old
But we
producer
thought-
trick.
Yep, we thought we'd try it.
Right.
So stick around. Hour number 4 is coming up right here on 93 WIBC.
.com.
Hey, Jared, has the News Center done any reporting on NEEDOs?
Spell that for me.
NEEDOs, N-E-D-N-E-E-D-O-H.
No, 2 E's.
I'm not sure what that is.
You
So
don't know
no.
what Neatos are?
Have we talked about these on
Yes,
the show before?
yes, we have.
I don't know. We
Okay.
have. I'm
The,
not sure.
the squishy,
The squishy.
toys.
Okay. Yes.
There's
yes.
a NEEDO craze. So NEEDOs are the little squishy toys.
Just don't put them in the microwave. Please don't put them in the microwave. Stop doing that. People are getting hurt. Little
Children.
children are getting hurt.
So they're like fidget things, kids, because now kids are, everybody's jumpy. So they but we've sold them for years, and all of a sudden it is a full-blown craze. And it really brings out some of the worst behavior in people.
So I was getting my hair done Thursday, and it's an open concept salon, so like people can walk in and out.
Yep.
And I was turning around in my chair, and a lady had 3 tubs of NEEDOs, and she was selling them to people.
Were they fake, though?
Some were fake and some were real. The real were more expensive, but she had, 3 or 4 tubs, and,
And
were
she's
selling.
just walking around selling them.
Yeah, well, they were all friends, so they knew each other. But I was
she jacking
dying.
up the price?
Oh, I'm sure she was. She had
Did you tell them which ones were fake?
No, I didn't, because I
she
almost
know?
I almost sent her to our store because we were out again. But it's crazy. They're
It is the
everywhere.
craziest thing.
They are everywhere.
There's people literally cold calling businesses that they know have them and checking in on it.
Yeah, we take calls all day long about it. And actually, when I shouldn't say this, but when I left work, we did have a few small NEEDOs. But
Today.
yeah, but they'll be gone. Well, we don't even, the thing is, people don't, it gets so ugly. Like at first when we did it, we said, a limit 10. We didn't have, we just put them out. Well, people are grabbing them to resell them on the internet. Well, that's not very fun for the kids.
No.
So first we allowed people to buy 10, and then it was 6. Now it's 3.
When on the 4th of July, when you had that special during our broadcast, I had people texting me saying, "Are you my new NEEDO pusher?"
Yeah.
And I had orders to pick up, for friends. But I don't know how you keep people from buying it.
I don't know how long it'll last, but it's
Well, there's Cabbage Patch Kids, and there's...
but it is funny. Like I've run into a lot of people. I have no idea what you're talking about. And Nitos are.
Yeah, I've never heard of these until I know we've talked about it on the show before, and now again today.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need a guy, you could always go to Sullivan's and.
Wow, did you see what he did with that? He is a real news guy.
But Ethan needs the drum, the soundboard. Yes, the sound effect. Okay, that was
very poor.
Bobby, you're going to have to get better than that.
Hey, Jared, what's on for the rest of the day for you? You're out of here, right?
I'm out of here.
And? Like, what's a young guy, a vibrant
Here we
guy
go.
with a full head of hair?
Puck her up, buddy.
What is it? What do you
coming your way?
Do you just go out and hang out at a bar, or do you put on the running suit and go out for a jog?
I used to run. Well, I occasionally will run.
Do you get don't do it; it'll ruin your knees. How about the tennis racket? Get out to play a little tennis.
Yeah. Oh, you got to have the headband though.
The headband, yeah.
I need to get into tennis. I've always wanted to just here and there whack the ball back and forth.
How old are you again? 26?
26.
26. Yeah, you could still stick with tennis. Once you get in your 30s, you might as well go right to pickleball.
Pickleball. Yeah, that's where you're going to pick up the cougar, son.
Wow. That took a weird turn.
Not much of a Cougars guy.
Where would that come from? Terry Lynn, was that you?
No, it was,
that was Ethan.
That was Bobby.
Bobby.
That was the soundboard, sir.
Jared, get out of here.
Yeah, pickleball will eventually, I guess. But it was kind of common with the young kids too. Like when it first got hot with the old people, like the young kids would be playing it too. And I played it occasionally, but I think the courts are too small. I don't know. Maybe it's just the young guy in me, but the courts are just...
That's because you have good knees.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, with like a pickleball court, with your knees would just you'd feel confined, like your knees been shoved in a closet. You need full range.
Yeah.
You have free range knees.
It makes it sound like chickens.
Yeah, free range knees. So they want to roam the entire tennis court.
Oh boy.
So good for you. Doesn't last long.
Wow, are you doing a monologue over there? That's really pretty good.
I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm going to do?
It's fast when you're having fun.
Yeah.
All
right. Anything you want to say to us before you leave?
Wait a minute. You said any last words before we hang you?
I didn't say that.
It sounds like his last words.
I thought maybe he had, a parting philosophy, maybe a recipe, maybe it's just a statement or I don't know.
It's anything. Are you going to, it'd be fun to do tonight if you don't already have a plan. Pretty cool that the drone show is tonight.
Yes.
Doesn't that sound interesting?
Where's that?
The Star Spangled Sky drone show along White River in White River Park.
They have 2,000 drones, is that right?
200 drones,
it's from
I believe.
From the folks at Purdue. They're coming down and they're going to put on
I bet
show.
it's
He said they're like small helicopters. They're not like
I bet
your
it's
normal
2,000.
drone.
2,000?
He said the guy I interviewed said 200.
200?
Because I
That
said
doesn't seem
800.
like very
and he
many.
said, no. He said these are big drones.
Oh.
So 200 is plenty.
200. Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be able to
that's
see
at
it from
7
all
o'clock
over.
tonight, and the drone shows actually starts at 10. But they've got all kinds of food and festivities.
That's
it's
a
free.
late night for a young guy like
I
me.
know it is, but I thought maybe in case, maybe you could.
No, yeah, that's a great idea.
I'd like to see it. Don't you think that'd be fun?
Yeah, I do think it'd be fun.
200
but
of
10
them?
o'clock does seem a little late for me.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be streaming.
You're going to love daylight savings time permanently.
Yeah, no kidding.
What about that?
Are they going to do that?
Do we get to choose? They've said, okay, you can, right?
Which would you choose? I would rather fall back and fall and stay falling back because then the summers are not so light.
You're on Central or Eastern?
No, it's daylight savings time. If you're never going to change your clock, would you rather have your clock right now or would you rather be on
right now?
Like the fall time when we're in fall.
Yes. That's what I'm saying, kid.
Yeah. When we fall back.
Yeah.
I would rather be on that time all year long. But
That's Central. Is that Central?
That's Central time to us
I would
right
take
now.
that. You want Central?
I would rather change our clocks 3 times a year because I think
That'd be kind of fun.
Because I think
What about
sometimes
3.5 times?
Okay, the half-past society.
I think Indiana should just be on its own time.
You know, we used
were.
to be. And then Mitch Daniels said it's the luck of the longitude, and he said we really need to pick one.
And he's right. I remember there was a show, network TV, about the president. It was what was it called? All the President's Men, the White House.
Movie? Yeah.
No, it was
was it
a
TV
regular
show?
series, TV show.
Oh, the West Wing?
West Wing.
Yeah, okay.
And they did a whole thing about being in Indiana and no one knew what time it is. It was like,
That's
oh,
true.
that's great.
And the reason we went like the rest of the world was because of airlines.
Sorry, Denny.
That's all right. Terry doesn't like what I'm saying. It was because of the airlines. It was driving them crazy that Indiana, they couldn't figure out their schedules well.
You know, I've always said, Jared, and you remember this,
Oh, Lord.
if you're doing a call-in show or a question and answer session, you mention moles or daylight saving time, and everyone will
Fill
raise their
every
hands.
phone.
Everyone's got an opinion. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm on my way out.
Casey.
Okay, I'll get your
Bye.
stuff for you.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome. Hour number 4 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Wow. Jared just walked by. He gets the hell out of here. Look at that.
You were holding. He started the car, on his brake, and he's just running to catch up with it.
Next
Maybe I
time, I
do
guess I
have
won't
something
take so much long.
That's his last.
Can I hear me?
He's ready to go home.
Maybe I do have something going on. I just didn't want to tell you.
I just want to, I want to live, they call it live vicariously.
Vicariously, yeah.
Through a young person, just to see what goes on.
Pat learned that word at the 4th
I couldn't
grade
spell it, though.
spelling bee,
Jeez,
4
I
years in
cannot
a
spell
row.
it. So, have a good time. Wish I was coming with you. Oh, man. Be young again.
To be young again.
You are young,
That's-
Pat.
I was raising kids. By the time I was 26, I had 2 kids.
We got married
2 with
younger.
one on
and,
the
And you
one
know
on the way.
what? I think the kids are doing it right now.
I
Get your
disagree.
Well, okay, you can disagree, but I'm saying you could get some living done before you get married and start worrying about family and houses
The
and everything
problem
else.
is, what you're saying is, if you have kids, it's not living, and there's nothing more rewarding.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I said
I
get
think
your
I am.
No.
You said get some living in, as if you
Before-
had kids,
Different
there's
kind
no
of living.
That's
Different
right.
kind
Thank
of
you.
Kind
living.
of living.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
Allison.
But I was
Thanks,
listening
referee.
to. I was
No,
listening
wait a
to,
minute. You're her employer, so she's afraid to stick up for me.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's a lot of things
Oh, no,
you can
she's
do.
not.
No.
Yeah, she's afraid.
Yeah, she said, thank you.
So I was listening to some young Republicans this morning on C-SPAN, and they were talking about their goal now, at the moment, looking ahead to the future, and their goal is to get married, and the word they used was populate.
Thank you.
Wow.
Populate, which is words from J.D. Vance and others that have said, we're in trouble here. We don't have enough children being born.
We don't.
And so we need to populate. Now, I've never really understood that
Well-
need to populate.
Well, mommy and daddy get
but
together.
no, I
and
mean
then-
that need
Oh,
to
okay.
we got to make sure that we've got kids being born.
Well, that's why China
or we
went so
won't
negative.
Well, we
make
won't.
it.
No,
we
no.
won't. I mean,
Listen, you have to
I mean-
duplicate your population. And if you don't duplicate your population,
But
what's
that's the
happening?
worry.
Yeah, but
So
China right now has negative population growth because remember they had one
one child.
Yeah.
and they're skunked right now as far as their
so
economy and
so
everything
the
else.
population rate needs to be over 2.0 to repopulate the
Exactly.
country. And currently, we repopulate at like 1.73 or
How do you know
1.75.
that?
Those are common statistics. He's missing it
I
by
just
a
didn't
little
know.
bit, but he's right.
Yeah,
No, it's
I'm
it's
real
it's less.
close.
Yeah, you really are.
But you had to throw that in there.
No, she was
he's
questioning
close.
you like you were making it up, but
No,
you're
I
not.
just went, how did you know? Is this something that's been of a conversation even before
Yeah,
J.D.
because
Vance
it's
said,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we need to
hit,
populate?
actually, since 1973, I don't think one time we hit over 2, I
yeah,
believe.
it was 2.1 for 1 year only.
But other than that, we have been, the only reason that this country grows is by
He and
immigration.
she.
Right.
Well, yeah, we don't do it on our own. And so it's not that we want to shut down immigration. We want to shut down illegal immigration. But other than that, bring them in because it builds our economy. It makes it better for every one of us. It really is.
Well, I was just curious about it and how that worked. You know, when now the thought among younger people is we need to populate. And I think about the people that don't have jobs, the people that all the hungry people, all the kids that, you know, are going hungry, all the things that you hear about, right? All of those things. So that just made me curious how those were kind of two different things.
Yeah, but causation.
So many that don't have enough food, they're not making enough money, but then we need to keep that going. It's too much for me, isn't it?
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
But I always think there's certainly enough agencies that have food.
That keep everybody fed.
Right. But I mean, a lot of it is just the situations that kids get in. I mean, it's just, I don't know how else to say that, but it's like, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say it.
It's okay. I just was stupid about it, so I just needed to.
Hey, how's your tomatoes doing? Your tomatoes doing okay?
Yeah. What about your tomatoes?
You know, I don't really grow any tomatoes.
We need to.
No, really don't do that.
You know more about tomatoes than anybody else.
I'd love to have some tomatoes right now.
I
Maybe
know.
before long, people will start bringing us
Now, wait
tomatoes.
a minute. I'm going to look at Allison. Allison, when are we due for our tomato test?
I think probably a couple more weeks. I just got an update from her garden, and it's beautiful. It's huge. I think she has like over 13 varieties for us to try.
Oh, this will be fun.
So, yeah.
So great.
Allison's brother-in-law's mother-in-law's sister and cousin from a third generation.
That's right.
Is the best teacher and tomato farmer.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should bring in 2 of our listeners to help us test tomatoes.
just
Maybe
like-
you think we lie?
like a little contest.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, we'll give them a
That's a
little
good
gift
idea.
bag and stuff.
Yeah.
And bring a couple.
Tasters of the tomato testers.
Yeah.
So how are you going to pick them? Are we going
I
to have
don't
a
know. We'll have to
contest?
figure that out. How
Yeah. That would be fun.
Keep your eyes out.
Allison
for
will
that.
do it.
And then we'll have our favorite English guy, Bobby, come by.
Bobby
will be in here for that one.
Would you like to have some tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Tomato. I'm not big on the verbiage.
We need to break.
He'll also sweep your
239.
chimney.
239-9393 coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hi, everyone. Hour number 4 here. Boy, the show has gone fast today.
Yeah.
Fast.
The craft corner was excellent, ladies.
I thought that was
What
really good.
fun.
Thank
And
at
that's something any kid can do too. So, except for that glue gun thing.
I was out at our Allisonville location thing at Allisonville looking at our new building, but we're running the ferry. What do they call it? Allison Ferry
Town?
Not Ferry Garden,
Berryville.
And it's a little train ride. I think it's sold out. Is it sold out? I think it is.
I think there's a couple like random like weekdays spots left.
But I've
not many.
never been out there when it happened. Like one year they said, "Hey, bring a train out. We want to have this little ferry garden thing," and you pay and you get the kids make a fairy garden.
Did the kids dress up in little
Yes.
tutus and
so
stuff? That's what I saw.
happened to be out there when they were coming back, and all the little girls with their little wings on and stuff.
Yeah.
And they pick up. They really have it figured out. They bring all of the fairy gardens up to the front door. They roll them up and they pick them up on their way out. So,
Imagine what you could do with a fire engine, Pat. You got a bid on this fire engine.
It's a great idea, Dan.
It really, for $5,000. I mean, it's going to go for more, but you can set a
I just
budget.
don't know. I think it's going to go for $5,000.
No, that thing.
Fire truck.
No, that I bet it'll. I'll bet it'll be 75 to 110,000.
There's too many. That's called arbitrage. You buy low and you sell high at another market. Whoa. Was that glue or oh,
We're
sorry.
okay.
I thought it was paint.
Yeah.
No, arbitrage, Pat. You buy low and you sell high in a different market. So this is an auction. Buy low, sell high at a different auction. So it's done all the time.
Terry, how about this one? Have you heard about pinatas, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard that there's people that they try to do pinatas now in a non-violent way?
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, I
So I ran across
That would
this
take
like
a long time before the pinata would break.
Well,
If
I
you're
remember
just
growing
gonna
up, you had the option of they have the ones with the bats, but they also have ones, and this is kind of cool. It's they have strings hanging down from the pinata, so you pick up string and you pull it
yeah,
to see
that's
if that
kinda
lets
fun.
goes.
But
No.
I had never heard it's like, we do non-violent pinatas.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
like I never have really thought of a pinata as being a violent thing.
Although that's always what's on America's Funniest Home Videos is when it's a kid with a bat is going to
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
accidentally hits a dad.
Yeah, in the wrong
instead
place.
of the pinata.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
boy.
you are blindfolded. Aren't you most of the time?
Yeah,
No, or
you're,
is that
you're supposed to be.
Yeah, you're blindfolded.
That's how Pat goes into work every day, blindfolded.
Are you blindfolded?
I'm trying to
Oh yeah, with a
supposed to be.
pinata, absolutely. Otherwise, you see it. And what
Yeah,
you've
maybe.
got is got one guy pulling on the string to make it go up and down, and another one trying to make it swing. And the whole idea is to make the kid miss. And if he listens carefully, he's blindfolded. But if he listens carefully, he can whack at a good one and break it open.
I think it's fun.
Have you ever seen him do it?
A non-violent way.
My family, we only had non-violent pinatas.
right.
Okay,
right.
sorry.
So
Hey,
that's just how I grew up.
we have a caller.
Oh.
He sounds really, really
I'm
interesting.
sorry, I did not. That is my fault, Paul. Paul, good afternoon. Thanks for calling WIBC.
Yeah. Hey, Pat. I never did get that autograph I tried to get from you over at 71st Street that one day.
Oh, I'll autograph
Did you
it
get
for
Did you get your picture
Well,
taken with him?
You know what? I don't.
No, I didn't get a crap.
I just.
He couldn't even find what I was looking for in the store.
I generally don't autograph body parts.
Yeah, I wasn't
So-
hanging it out or anything.
Yeah.
You know, nothing like that going on. Hey, I got a Caddyshack reference for you.
Okay.
How do you get rid of all the golfers without dynamite or rifles?
If you get rid of all the golfers, you get thrown away up in the pin, don't you?
Well, they've been using gas,
No, we got all
natural
the
gas.
time. We're trying to get rid of the moles, and we put in all these little beeper things. You know, a neighbor helping out my friend Connie, and he didn't bury them very deep or anything. So they're
What do you
driving the
What do you call them?
Pardon?
Beeper things.
they're little things that are supposed to annoy the moles and drive them away. They're like stakes with a satellite or a solar thing on them.
Yeah, like a little vibrate. It makes a little. Yeah, vibrates every 90
beep, beep,
seconds.
No, they make noises
so
now
often.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're driving me nuts. I think I'm ready to go. But the moles seem to have gone away. But now there's this giant mound of dirt. You know, there are a couple of piles out there in the yard. She had me go out there to look at it, and I'm thinking, it's not a groundhog. It's got to be something big, though. It's got to be something like maybe a gopher.
They have.
So I started looking at that, and they say half moon, crescent shaped mounds of dirt and
that's
tunnels
gopher.
and stuff.
That's gopher. You can go online and look up a rodinator, and it's an application device where you use your propane and you put it into the hole. It's timed out, and then it has a triggering device, which is a piezo start, like what you use on your grill, and it blows them up. It kills them, but they're instantly buried. But it's called a rodinator. Remember when we interviewed the guy from the rodinator?
I try not to, but yes, I do.
It's not Terminator, rodinator.
Rodinator.
And propane, explosions, burning.
Oh, it's a guy thing, but you need at least 3 beers before you do it.
Paul, thanks for the call. I think poison worms work great.
Will gophers eat them?
Yeah.
Gophers eat worms?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Moles.
He's begging you to break.
Look.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's good. Get us out of this. 239-9393. Coming right back. 93 WIBC. I love Billy Joel.
They both are piano players. Of course, this is not. This is Elton John. This was right in the height of his career. That was pretty good. Do you remember when I told you that Snuffy and Billy Joel's dad were friends? You were going out to New York to hear Billy Joel, and I said, "Tell him Snuffy said hi," and you bit hook, line, and sinker.
Well, you went on and on and on about it.
It's pretty hard to catch.
I remember seeing Elton John in the final tour, or what, they always have. I don't know how many final tours they have, but when we saw him, the funniest thing was at the end. He gets on this little platform or
he just
golf cart, and it's just like he's going up in the air and then goes through the curtains at the top. It's just like
you're waiting to hear the angels sing. You know,
I just wondered whose idea was this?
Oh boy,
kind of crazy. 239-9393. If you want to jump on board, be glad to talk about your garden. We have a few more minutes. Have a couple segments left. Tomorrow on Channel 13. Yeah, I don't promote my Channel 13 as much
as soon as you finish, I'm going to promote my tooth. I'll tell you about my tooth.
Channel 13, usually in the about 7 to 7:30. I do a little segment each Sunday morning. So, and it's been, now if there's a golf tournament, sometimes, what the hell is going on over there?
Terry's cleaning out Fibber McGee's
She was
closet.
trying to clean up and she keeps dropping things.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to get us to the end of the hour. Okay?
I was willing to help you.
But anyways, tomorrow on Channel 13, I talk all about hydrangeas, different kinds, care, and different things. It's kind of high time for hydrangeas.
Did you include the limelights?
I did.
The
limelights, kind of interesting that you should say that, because limelights kind of started the craze of the paniculata hydrangeas. Easier to grow. They take sun. They'll take some reduced light. Beautiful white cone blooms that fade to a Victorian greenish purple.
Oh, you are so Van Gogh, man.
But let's face it, the limelight, the original one that started it all,
little bitty
gets
bush.
up to 8 foot tall.
Oh no, those were supposed to be tiny little bushes.
6 to 8 foot tall.
Holy cow!
So,
and they stay. And then they bend over.
No, they're actually.
They're
I think they're
sturdy.
decent. They're decent. Some of them will flop, but there's better ones. So there's Little Lime, Quick Fire, ones with little stronger branches, but only get 3 to 5 foot tall.
Think of the genetics that they breed into these things. I mean, that is really.
I do think it's really
difficult stuff.
fascinating how they do this.
I do too. But what I, as a retailer, speaking to the places that are making these things, why don't you just use the same name and say it's improved? Because adding another damn hydrangea every year,
they're patented.
If I bought every hydrangea that is on the market, I wouldn't have any other plants. It would be just all hydrangeas.
So are they
There's
sending
so many different
Do
ones.
they send you pictures of the new varietals that come out?
Varietals?
The new
Is that a way
species?
to say varieties?
Hey, just answer the question, Clyde.
I'm trying to get us to the top of the hour, dude. Why do you get so tense?
Because I ask you questions and you totally ignore me.
No, I'm pushing the hour here, pushing to the break.
Okay, go ahead.
What was the question?
I knew you were going to say
I think
that.
it was about hydrangeas. I don't know.
It's hydrangea. So
varieties.
Yeah, varietals or varieties.
Varietals of the
do they
varieties.
show me photos? Yes, they do. However, a lot of them look the same, but like this year, I think Powerball's a new one.
Oh, that's fun. What's that
is
look
fun.
like?
It looks like the rest of them.
I would like to name them.
A Powerball.
Powerball.
That sounds like that could.
And what was the other one? What was the other P one that's been pretty? And then they go like 1 year, like limelight punch, little lime punch,
Which sounds like a little green, little light green, minty.
But it has some pink hues in there, and that was the number one hydrangea for us a couple years ago. Maybe even last year.
Is the balloon
this
the same
year,
size or is it smaller?
Incredible has been number one, and that's not even a paniculata. That is a smooth leaf, and it's a knockoff or a better version of the Annabelle, and everyone knows Annabelle, of course.
Right, Annabelle.
Big mop heads, big blooms.
poofy ones.
Annabelle's fall over because of the weight.
Yeah.
So the Incredible,
they look like puffballs.
They call it an improved Annabelle.
Okay.
So you might say, why didn't they just call it improved Annabelle? But I think it was two different people.
Yeah.
So
or Annabelle's sister.
Annabelle's sister.
Yeah.
Tallulah Ball.
Tallulah Bell.
to Little
See,
Bell.
you should be in charge of naming them.
I love
You could-
naming things, and I always find it interesting. You can get. I met a lady last year at the Flower and Patio show, and she mentioned how she got to have a rose named after her, but it took like 10 years in the making of going through the process
No
of
way.
getting a name, and it was kind of cool.
Did she have to
learning about that
apply?
process? Somebody applies for you, and the reason it should be named after you, and
Wow.
Rose
can have
people are
something
very cliquish.
very cliquish. It was very hard, and it took her a very long time, but it was an interesting process of how they name things.
And the worst ones, believe it or not, are down in Texas. Oh my gosh, those people.
Texas Rose.
Texas Rose.
Texas Rose.
All right, before we go to break, my man Fulton, I just want to let the audience know.
Okay.
He said, I'm okay, Pat. I got hit with the ball on my head.
Oh.
Shoot.
Don't they wear helmets?
It's
Yeah.
a big knot. Please keep me in your prayers.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, we're
Fulton, you'll
thinking
be okay.
about it.
Get
You'll
some-
be all right.
Get
Did he
some ice on it.
Did he have his last rites?
I don't think
No,
so.
but just get a little ice on it. It'll be fine, buddy. I'll talk
To
to you
Denny's
later.
point, and wear your helmet.
And wear your helmet.
Yeah. I mean, concussions, they got to watch out for that sort of thing. Concussions.
Yeah, how did he? He must have just been out in the field.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Out in right field.
That was a Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yeah.
You gotta know how to throw. Out here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow.
Oh.
Coming right back, 93 WIBC.